All right. We are here. We are ready. We
Wow.
are playing. We are going. Time for a recap, guys.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess time for introductions, but I mean, hello.
We might
Welcome.
not do this every time. I
This
would
is-
say.
Welcome to the Wellspring Campaign. This is session 20. This is fucking session 20, guys. Can you believe
Oh my
it?
god. Okay. All right. Very
20
aggressive. I don't know if it,
20
We're
I
fucking
guess
still
monetized in
here.
the first 6 seconds.
Guys, we're still here.
We're still here. We made it to 10. I thought that was a huge fucking milestone. Now we're at 20.
And we only lost one
I can see my
person.
minis now.
Yeah, we only
Every-
killed. I mean, lost one person.
Gavin, don't say that. It's going to happen again.
Yep, and only one player has died. Because
Jeez.
this is session 20, I am going to do
Okay.
something I have never done before.
I don't
I'm
like this.
I am going to start
We get
all my
free
players
level
off with an inspiration point.
Let's
Uh-oh.
go.
I already have one.
Inspiration.
No.
Get another one.
I already have
You should use your inspirations.
I didn't have a chance last game. I just got
I
it.
had reason to use them.
Yeah,
Wait,
well,
wait.
if you didn't have one, you have one now.
I'd like to use my charisma to bargain. Can I make this like a +3 to any roll?
Uh,
One
no.
time.
Inspiration
not
only
how
gives
that
advantage.
I just thought.
No,
So it's
Oh,
already-
not
okay.
how this
Hey,
We
works.
should get.
It was a bargain.
You should
Can I roll
get extra.
charisma to see if I get that, or?
Anyone
No.
who made the new
No.
mini should get extra inspiration.
No.
I thought maybe.
What?
Can I play a song?
There's a couple of us that got
I
some
can
new
do
minis
that.
on the board.
Anaria and Perry have revamped minis. They have redone their looks.
Because we're freaking fashionable as shit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'm
And
still wearing
y'all
my
will
little quarter
see
snap
that
pant.
later. Anyways, as I was saying, this is session 20. This is the Wellspring Campaign. I am DJ or Desufire. I am the game master for this. And with me are my players. Say hi,
Howdy.
players.
I'm
Hi,
Warren.
players.
Nice to meet you.
Hello.
And with that, we're going into a recap. Last session, we finally arrived and entered Kilnsworth, the once city of Mithril, now a snow-covered town of barely standing buildings and little life. You met Hannah, the Dragonborn stable master, and learned that the weather has been a weird mix of hot and cold for years now. She had no problems with the APT carriage being parked where it was for a nominal fee, which you provided for a week up front. You learned a few names and places to go to from her: the Tavern Inn, the Polished Copper; Renaya in the Public Service Building;
1 month old.
Mayor Randovic; Worth, the blacksmith. Arriving in Kilnsworth in the early evening, you all decided the Polished Copper will be the first step. It's here where you met Bruce, the owner and proprietor, and cook. Well, he's the cook. Perry trimmed Bruce's nose and ear hairs, disgustingly, yet understandably, pocketing some afterwards, and chatted into the late hours of night. Learning that Bruce is a very old high elf, once married to a high elf wizard named Minerva, had children, left Aurora, and came out to Kilnsworth, which Minerva hated. You also learned that Bruce's memory is on the old side, often forgetting the subject and repeating many of the sentences he's already said. Cook was eager to cook and serve all of you, being that you're the first guest he's seen since he arrived roughly 6 years ago. And you all gathered from talking with Cook that he takes care of Bruce and genuinely cares for the old high elf, if not a little annoyed by him at some times. Rooms were paid for and acquired, and then the next morning, Cook served up a breakfast that was short of a hero's feast. After time to digest, you left the Polished Copper, entered a steady drizzle of rain, and met Renaya in the Public Service Building. Renaya, while being happy to help, didn't provide much in the way of answers. After asking about the mithril, or lack of, you were handed a thin ledger that dated back 25 years ago and only kept 5 years of records. Old information. Renaya did tell you that Kilnsworth was never a mining city. Interestingly enough, that a city known for ore housed no miners. From there, Mayor Randavik is the next destination. The rain keeps its steady drizzle, melting some of the snow, but threatening to turn to ice later. Threatening to turn to ice later if the winds from yesterday return. You're gathered in front of the mayor's house, a solid door with a metal knocker in the shape of a pickaxe on it. How would you like to proceed?
Where are we currently again? Like standing?
Well, Anaria slips me 10 gold. So.
Were you not paying? Do you not listen to me?
No, I mean,
ever?
are we still sitting at that table, or did we like leave yet? I don't remember.
I just said you're gathered in front of the mayor's house, a solid door with a.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't hear that part.
Hey, Gregory, I have some gold for you.
Oh, thank you, Anaria. That is very kind.
Here you go.
Oh, there we go.
Flipping 10 gold.
Well, I can control my character now, so now I'm like, wee! No.
You just sound like you're 10,000 light years away.
Oh
need
my
to
god,
turn
you
him
gotta
up
turn
on
me
Discord.
up. I got a new mic.
He got a
Yeah.
new
That works.
headset with a mic on it, and it's a Razer. That's enough said.
Wow. Tough.
I got a
No,
hypercast.
that's
No,
right.
turning him up
brand
does nothing.
switching.
It's how his mic sounds.
That's fine.
Nope.
He'll be
You
fine.
gotta turn them up.
Apparently,
It's the
it's
only
very
solution.
clear, but very low.
It's the only
No,
solution.
like I
Turn
can
them up.
hear you just
It's
by
just-
it. It
it's
just
all
your
trouble.
mic sounds like it just
It's
sounds
all
like
trouble.
old. like an
Anyways.
old,
All right.
Anyways,
I want to blame DJ.
don't blame me. I didn't buy it for you.
No, I'm blaming you because you're the one that helped me with the settings.
Well, I did as much as I could.
Hey, I have him at half volume and he sounds dandy.
I
See,
got
there
him.
you go.
I can hear him. That's not my problem.
I got him cranked up to 200.
I
Y'all are deaf.
had him at 80, and now he's at 200, and I can barely hear him.
Oh,
Really?
I have him
Y'all
at,
are
like,
fucking
eight-
deaf.
I have him at like 80 and I can hear him.
See,
Well,
I
my
think some
headset's
people have
at
their
14.
It
so-
might
I
be
was
a
about to say,
it might also be a headset.
some people
thing.
might have their output volume different too.
That too.
Yes.
That's
My
true.
headset's
It just
at
sounds like you're on an old-fashioned microphone. Like, that's what it
Anyways,
sounds like.
so
Anyways.
Beep 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 beep. This just in: the U.S. have bombed Japan.
Okay. Yeah, my God.
All right.
I saw Oppenheimer. I don't need to fucking remember it.
All right. Anyways.
Anyways, for the
This just
fourth
in:
time.
Pearl Harbor has been attacked.
jeez.
I'm gonna go try to open the door.
America enters the war.
We're in front of the. We're
Anarchy.
uh,
just sound like the fucking robots guy that's in the front.
He sounds like the old timey news person on the black and white news.
He sounds. He sounds like in Robots 2005.
Well, here
that guy that,
understand.
like is the announcer that's like, and then they're
Yes.
like, oh, sorry, what'd you say? And he pulls the mic away, and it's like, and it sounds exactly the same. Yeah. Charlie Brown adult, yeah.
oh my god, I'm gonna have to buy a new microphone.
Buy a fucking blue snowball, dude. It's like $20. Anyways,
No, they're
Gross.
just bad.
Oh,
they're not.
dude, yeah. Look, see, everyone has their fucking opinions.
Okay, look, D&D. It's D&D time. It's D&D time.
sorry, it's not Linus Tech Tip. I'm sorry. Okay, so we're in front of the mayor's door.
It's time
Correct.
for D&D. We're in
Correct.
front of the mayor's door.
I'm open. I'm gonna go ahead and
Warren
I'm
said he was
opening the door.
Open the door.
Warren
I'm gonna
said
open
he
the
was
door.
opening the door.
I'm opening the door.
Warren
You-
opens the door.
You're just okay. You go to open a door.
I'm gonna
It's
gonna
like-
walk in
Don't
next
knock
one.
or anything? Like, are we just barging in?
Well,
This?
it's the mayor's office. It's the office.
This is the mayor's
Look at
house.
that. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, this is their house. Okay,
I
I thought
thought
it was
like-
the building.
yeah.
Okay,
No, this is
I
the
thought we
mayor's
were
house.
going to like. Yeah.
Maybe knock.
I'm gonna knock then. Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were going to like
Okay,
City Hall.
Reclarification. Redact that. I'm gonna knock.
What
No,
I thought.
no. So everybody has said that it's the mayor's house. There's no
Ah.
like
House,
mayor
then I'm gonna knock.
office. There's a public
There's-
service building, which you guys came from.
Oh,
I'm gonna knock on the.
gathered
I'm gonna knock on the
that
door
all-
then.
For all intents and purposes, his
Yeah,
house
you
is
guys, I'm
City
doing
Hall.
this.
Okay.
It's
Uh,
odd that the door
hello?
handles.
You knock on the door. The door is open, and a guard
Oh.
greets you.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Hi.
Hello.
Hello there. Well,
Oh, we'd like to speak with the mayor.
do you have an appointment?
I'm gonna
We
be
don't
honest.
need one.
Do we need one?
No, we
Um,
don't.
I'm-
And
I'm,
can we
I'm
show
gonna
her-
flash my keeper pin.
Yep.
Yeah, I
yep,
was about to
that's
say,
what I was
say
gonna
the
do.
same thing.
Oh, my apologies. Please
Would you like a pig?
just wait right here.
I don't notice the
And-
keeper pins, and I just go, yeah, that's
Fucking
right.
poor.
No, me.
He closes the doors, and
Warren.
I don't notice.
some time goes
it's-
by.
It's odd that
How much
there's
time?
pickaxes on the doors for not being a mining town.
It's about a
Yeah.
like
It used to be a
Just-
mining town.
just like a few minutes go by.
But you
Okay.
see, it never was a mining town according to the records.
Do you think we got
That's
stood
right.
up? It's been a while.
Yeah.
Like nobody's answered the door.
I mean,
They just were the exporter.
No, it was only a couple minutes.
we've already established that their records are not entirely correct. I mean, we've been getting shipments from them for decades. They're a mining town. Whether they
Well, they
like
sent
it or
them
not.
somewhere. It doesn't mean it was from here.
Mm.
They obviously don't have able-bodied citizens.
The doors
It was-
open once again, and you are greeted by a woman, kind of heavy set, but hair
Body shape.
done up, in not like a very tight bun or anything, but like the higher, I am rich, I am married wife kind of vibe going off of her
like
and everything.
headmistress Lady Bun.
Kinda, yeah. And she takes all of you in, and she gives a curt little bow. Greetings. My name is Mariana. I am the mayor's wife. What do we owe the honor of keepers?
I'm letting Anario take point.
Warren is still up here. He started this.
Oh, Warren. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, he's on. he's
Sorry,
in the
that's
back,
right.
Yeah. Throw him
I
up.
have to control Warren. Okay, there you go, Warren. Lead-
I
Lead
kind
the
of
conversation.
I kick Warren in the ass.
No, I was
Like-
gonna say I give him that like slight push in the back of like,
Yeah.
you're up, dude.
Okay, my internet keeps going in and out, so
Uh
You
If
need to
that
fix that.
happened- no.
oh. Fix your internet, idiot.
I have to go into my roommate's room when they're not home.
Warren. Hello.
Sorry, hello?
Yeah.
God
Yeah, we
damn
kicked
it.
you in the
I-
ass.
Is your
like,
internet
talk.
going out too?
My internet, I straight up didn't hear anything for the last like 30 seconds. Everyone stopped talking and now I'm back.
myself.
Oh my god. And it's my mic that's the problem?
Yep.
I might be on the spectrum in that I'm on Spectrum, the internet service. It
Oh,
is deciding.
Jesus Christ.
No,
All
that's
right,
me
to
going
keep
out.
us from straying from subject, because apparently the goblin has his tongue tied right now.
His sentence
here on
cut
a-
out for me, and I
we're
thought it was
here.
his internet. And it was just
Well, my
Mother
internet provider
fucker
is Spectrum, and
guys.
it is killing me. It said that there was an outage, but I'm here still. So
Dude, your sentence cut out for me, and I was like, "Oh, look, his internet died." And I
Oh.
looked, and it was mine. I was like,
Here's a little insight
Guys,
into the
shut
cable.
up.
okay, so
Company.
refill.
Jesus.
Fill me in,
yes,
please.
you're on point. Go ahead and talk,
Oh my god.
bro.
We're here to investigate a mineral shortage of the mines here.
Yes,
I am
yes, we are.
very overwhelmed here. Okay.
Sorry, we're having technical difficulties.
You're telling me.
No shit.
Welcome to D&D Online, everybody. This is how it has to be.
God.
Welcome to 2023.
You guys got it.
You have some issues every once in a while.
You guys gotta
I'm doing
focus.
what I can to be here.
Tracy, our internet is going out. Like, sorry.
COVID D&D.
Chillax.
All right. Warren,
Did anyone compliment
To
you
cat-
your new shirt?
to catch you up. Yeah, I got a new shirt.
What
yeah.
was dished my way? Yeah,
Um,
great shirt, by the way.
To catch you up, Warren. The doors opened and you were greeted by
Correct.
by a woman who said that her name was Mariana.
Okay.
And that she was the mayor's wife, and asked, essentially, why are keepers gracing the, why are you gracing us with your presence as keepers, kind of thing.
Okay. We're kind of We're kind of checking the town out right now, and we're seeing a lot of. It used to be a mineral mining town, and obviously it isn't now. We're kind of confused as to what's been going on here, because originally we came here for a specific objective, which I'm sure Anaria can fill you in on, but we've noticed things are kind of awry.
Nope.
I'm a little confused.
Is the mayor in?
Yes. He is upstairs.
We'd like to speak to him.
We're
He'll be
keepers
down
with Aurora. We have questions for him.
He'll be down in just a minute. He is making himself presentable.
Well, do you mind if we come in, because it is very
no,
cold
of course.
outside?
Of course not. Please do.
Roar! And I run by her.
As you run by her, you notice there are 2 guards in this room, and both of them move kind of instinctually and eye you as a threat.
Oh, well, that's fine. I eye them as a threat.
Okay.
Okay.
So everybody enters. Please, if you'd like, just mill about. Please just allow my husband a minute or 2 to finish preparing himself, and he'll be down when he's ready.
Thank you very much, madam.
You all notice that for being a home, there's nothing in the way of like dining room, kitchen, that kind of thing. This feels like a throne room or office kind of thing. She proceeds to go upstairs, and presumably to get her husband. But yeah, you guys noticed. Yeah, this is definitely like, if you want to see the mayor, this is the room you're coming to, and there's not much in the ways of make yourself comfortable.
Kind of weird.
And I gotta open this door so I can actually get this fucker out of here, because he's a fat fuck. All right, there we go. As she said, or as promised, I should say, after a few minutes, the mayor does descend the stairs with Menor. Jesus, I keep forgetting how I
Mariana?
typed her name. Thank you, Mariana. Behind him. Find that section here. There it is. Okay. As the mayor descends these stairs, you see a slightly overweight, depressed man. Balding. Kind of a patchwork of beard that has just kind of started coming in. Like he's decided, I just don't feel like shaving anymore. If you were to hear the word mayor, you wouldn't really think of this guy.
Okay.
But he descends the stairs, and as he reaches the bottom with Mariana behind him, he goes, "Sorry, what was his voice?" Oh, greetings, Mayor Ivan Randovic, at your service, keepers. What can we do? My wife said you had questions regarding the ore, or lack. There is. Please, I should allow you to inform me. I shouldn't presume.
Okay. I walk up and I shake his hand, and I'm like, "Hello, sir. My name is Gregory."
Pleasure to meet you, Gregory.
Yes, pleasure to meet you too. Yes, we were sent here to investigate the a few inquiries about this town. One of them was the lack of What was the metal again?
Mithril.
Platinum? Mithril.
Mithril.
Always Mithril.
Sorry.
Mithril.
Yes, we were
Mithril.
sent to met the lower quantities of mithril that are available or coming from town.
I'm confused. There's been, as
Okay, we can
you would
start
put it, the lack of mithril has been a thing for the past 20 years. Why come check now?
Well, unfortunately, there is becoming more of a need for the mithril, and we need to see, and we are sent here to ensure that these
It's actually-
stockpiles are exhausted or not. If we would be
At
able to
this
find
point-
We're
more.
essentially double checking.
At this point in time, our supply of mithril in Aurora has gone dry.
And you were, Verdun sent you to check our supplies. Is he under the impression that we are keeping mithril without his knowledge?
There's no impression going on here. We're simply just looking into things. No fingers pointed.
We're simply double checking.
Give me an insight check.
Oh.
Which one of us? Which one of us?
Whoever's
mean-
addressing the mayor, which I guess, which
Me.
That was like-
or
all of
Gregory.
you, but
That was like 2 or 3.
I don't see anything. I don't notice anything.
Oh, damn it. I rolled a 9.
okay,
I
rolled
got a
an 18.
10.
okay.
Sorry, I would have been talking, but Elaine threw the phone in my face with Will
I
with
rolled
the
a
baby on it.
16.
Sorry.
It's her fault.
It's D&D time. Go away.
That's what I told her, but I can't. It's
I'm
Will. I can't
sorry.
fucking stop
I'm sorry.
it.
And yet I can still hear you. Go away.
He said at least that. Well, I can still hear you, so you should go away.
Notice how the problem is still going on.
Okay. For those who
Who didn't roll?
For
What was
those
the
who rolled 16 or higher, who was that?
Rip.
Me.
Me.
Warren.
One person, I think.
Warren and
Me.
Perry. Warren and Perry. Okay.
Two, okay.
The two of you,
I rolled
You don't-
exactly 16.
you don't read. You're not able to read a lot. Even though he appears to be like the last person that you would assume to be a mayor, as you see him addressing everybody and taking in what you're saying, you notice quickly that his facial, like he's trained his face to not really give away a lot of information, and his body language is very humble towards keepers. But when he hears that you guys are here to check on the storage, to check on the lack of, the mithril and everything, he's feeling a little bit insulted.
Can I? All right. So I kind of want to address him properly. I want to say we're here because there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot going on in Aurora, and you can call it a change of command. But we are really trying to cross the T's, dot our I's, and trying to figure out where things are coming from and what needs to be done to address certain issues. We need to know who was in charge of basically the incoming supply of mithril from this town going to Aurora. Like, who was your contact in Aurora?
20 years ago, that was Mayor Stillman. and his contact in Aurora would have been Eric. When you said changing of guards in Aurora, did something happen to Captain O'Shea?
Wait, okay.
He's not.
Wait, who was Captain O'Shea again?
Callan O'Shea, that's captain of the guard.
Oh.
I don't even know what happened to him.
He lived.
No, he's still in the... Oh, nothing is... No. Nothing has happened.
Captain O'Shea is same
Nick.
position he's been in.
Oh,
Yeah,
good,
yes.
good.
No, we just mean, in terms of keepers, there's kind of been a shift. There's been a lot going on in Aurora, and you probably haven't been privy to the news because you're all the way out here. It doesn't seem like you get a lot of fresh news.
Not very often. No. I'm sorry to hear that there's. I'm sorry to hear that there's been some rough times for you keepers. I am happy to hear that Callan is okay. As I said, I may have misunderstood you. I apologize, but you said that there was just a changing of changing of the guards, or
The guards.
How you put it.
Excuse my terminology. That's kind of that's on me.
So
but-
all
so
of
he-
you come from Aurora.
Well, of course,
Yeah,
we are keepers.
Yes.
Correct.
So keepers normally come from Remorse.
Correct. I'm the only one from Aurora.
Yes.
But all of you are. So
We've been in Aurora for quite some time.
We traveled here from Aurora on
Yes.
behalf of Aurora. Yes.
And then this might be beyond my station to ask this question, and I mean no disrespect by it. How long have you been keepers?
Do we have to answer that?
You don't have to if you don't want to.
It shouldn't matter.
Why does it matter?
It shouldn't matter to you.
I will tell you, we've been keepers long enough to know that there has been some dealings going on that should not have been going on, and we are trying to locate those dealings and deal with them ourselves.
You mentioned that the previous mayor had dealings with Chrysanthe the blacksmith. Yes.
Yes. Yes, Eric.
What has become of those dealings since you've taken charge?
Nothing. And at this, he eyes the two guards, and then comes back to you. But keepers, I believe.
Do I catch that?
Yeah, do we clock that?
Who's right up front? Like who's in his face?
I'm in where I'm at right now.
I'm right where I'm at right now.
I would say most of your passive perceptions would have noticed this, honestly. So, but he afterwards, and it's very quick, and he goes, "But keepers, I do apologize. I believe we may have gotten off on the wrong foot. This room is far too inadequate to house and host stations as you. Please do follow me upstairs where we can be more comfortable, and I would be more than happy to answer all of your questions, and we can have a more civilized conversation. Do you not agree?"
I am going to telepathically tell Abner to just chill by the fire and keep an eye out on the guards.
Master.
Yes, that sounds nice. This is kind of a open space. It's kind of a, foyer. We really should be more comfortable speaking about such matters And I kind of shoot Inario a wink.
Well, then please do accompany myself and my sweet wife with me upstairs. And then he looks at one of the guards. He goes, Bradley, if you could please remain here and keep watch on the door. And the guard who essentially opened, not essentially, but who opened the door at first, kind of looks down at his feet a little bit and then looks over at the other guard and shrugs and, all right. Okay. Like, whatever.
Okay.
And
No,
you
please,
guys
after you.
Okay. And then you guys follow him upstairs.
As we're following upstairs, I kind of want to whisper to Inaria that it's like, hey, I got Abner watching them. I don't really trust this guy.
I don't either.
Okay.
I get the impression he's trying to pull it over on us.
Same.
It's kind of why I'm pushing a little bit. I want to see how uncomfortable he gets.
All right. Good cop,
All
bad
right.
cop.
So he leads all of you into a
I went over the wall.
into a singular room.
Oh my god, is there cheese?
There
Stop.
is
I could totally see
Harry.
Perry getting distracted by the table.
there is food that is present, but yeah, it's like breads, cheeses, stuff that is
No.
usually set out.
Oh, yeah. No. No.
He
Can I just slap his wrist? Like, stop it, not the time.
Okay, yeah, so sorry.
As we walk in, I'll nudge Sophina and kind of whisper, "Stay by the door."
Okay.
So
I'll just nod.
So he walks in first, and as the last of you walk in, which I'm going to assume is going to be Sophina, the wife closes the door, Mariana, and then
Do I hear it lock or anything?
no, she doesn't lock it. She just closes it, and then she stands next to her husband, and Ivan physically kind of lets out a little bit and goes, for one, thank you very much for coming to the town. The subject about Mithril is quite sore, especially to some of the citizens who have been here or have been forced to be here these past few years. I'm happy to hear that it sounds as if Eric is still running things over at the Tamlin, and Callan is still captain of the guard. Is that correct?
That is correct.
That is.
So happy to hear that. Are you?
Can I insight check that?
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and give me an insight check.
Did you introduce yourself, Inaria, as like?
No, I did not.
Callan's daughter?
No,
Okay.
she did not.
Nope, I did not. That's a 13.
What is it?
I didn't do any better. It's 14.
I want to clarify. Mine was a 14.
You would have, with that insight, he's genuinely happy to hear the news.
How was that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you don't,
Okay.
there's nothing much else that you can read from that.
So, yeah, I kind of walk over to the table, grab a few cheeses,
Well, yes.
and I ignore it.
Please
I ignore the
help
bread.
yourself if you'd like.
Let's see. We understand it's uncomfortable. You got a town that's kind of fallen off a little bit. Things should have been what they should have been, but they kind of haven't worked out in your favor, and you're kind of trying to pick up the pieces. And to be honest, that's kind of what we're here for. We're here to help. I mean, we're not here to point fingers. We're not here to condemn. We're not here to make anybody.
An example.
Yeah, we're
Unless they
here to
need
figure out
help.
how we can help and what we can do to help these people and help this town and figure out where we can get our resources from. Because, I mean, Aurora, Remorse, they still need resources. We still need Mithril. And
An additional point, Aurora is also in the act of bolstering their guard force right now. So a time may be coming where more arms are needed.
Is there... Did something happen in a war to... I'm sorry. You may not
As we
be...
mentioned, there's been some forms of a change of the guard. That's about as much as we can divulge at this time.
as a player, would the death of certain keeper, like would the death of Keeper Big Knock be public knowledge?
No, because both Morfarin and Shazara have both asked that while they
They've asked
probably
us to
wouldn't
keep
be
it-
able to keep it, like, from getting out, not to help
Not
it
to
get
spread
out.
it.
Okay.
Yeah. Correct.
I'm just trying to figure out how much information would be out there, like for the public, for the public to know.
So one...
Because
okay.
there was a lot of shit that happened.
He did say one thing, and it dawns on me that you all may not remember Bicknock's first name, because most of the time it's always been Bishop. Yes, it's always been Bishop Bicknock, but his first name is Verdon. Or was Verdon, and the mayor asked you while you were downstairs if Verdon had sent you. So he asked about Bishop Bicknock by first name.
Okay.
Another one. I think.
Okay.
And I might have to repeat this for Warren because it sounds like he's not paying attention.
Warren, are you dying? Warren. Warren.
he
I
was
think
even-
he's still
Warren.
playing cards.
Warren. 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 Warren.
No, he sounded like he was far away.
Sounded like it was
He walked away, I
Never
think.
mind.
Yeah, I think he walked away.
womp womp.
Unless
Yeah,
someone needed
anyways.
something from him.
I guess he just won't know any about this. So, anyways, but that's
Nope.
yes,
So the more of the same.
more of the same. So, anyways, yes,
Character.
that's the information that you all would know about.
Okay. And
Like, your characters would know Bicknock was Verdon Bicknock, or Keeper, Bishop, Keeper, whatever, Verdon Bicknock. And he used his first name, which is, I mean, yeah, you're a mayor of a city, but bruh,
yeah, that's personal. It's personal.
Yes, and you've
Well-
also been hearing him use the first names of other higher figures. Eric,
yes.
Right.
Callan. He knows these people.
Which raises a couple questions in
So,
me.
I'd like to. I'm like, you're not from here, are you?
Well, no. The reason I've lost his voice, but whatever. The reason I asked how long you've been keepers and if you were from Aurora is I didn't know if you recognized my name, but I guess it's been long enough, and all of you do look quite young. Ivan Randovic. I was captain of the guard 20 years ago for Aurora. I trained Callan, which when you said that there was a changing of the guard, that's why I was so worried. I thought something had happened to
Oh.
Callan.
Changing
how-
of the god, as we said before, is the wrong word.
And clarifying it, I do greatly appreciate that.
What brought you here then?
Y'all, the keepers did, specifically Verdon.
What did he bring you here to do?
Be the mayor
He
of
brought you here
of a
because he could trust
dying-
you.
No, he brought me here to be the mayor of a dying city, which is another confusing thing of why you are here.
He knew that the
As-
city was dying.
I have always given him prompt accounts monthly of the going-ons in the city. The fact that there are no miners, there are no ore, there's nothing here in Kilnsworth.
And there hasn't
And-
been for a good long while, has there?
Since I've been mayor 20 years ago, there's been no ore. He originally did help by sending outsourced miners from Remorse. They searched all of the cliffs and the surrounding areas. There's no evidence of mining. There's no evidence of ore ever existing in these cliffs. And yet, before I took over as mayor, Mayor Stillman provided ore out of Kilnsworth.
How do you think that happened?
We don't know. We have scoured every piece of paper that we could find since we came here.
Doesn't that make you angry that you've been sitting here to just kind of watch the city
and
die?
When you say this, he takes a seat and just kind of slumps. I won't make you roll an insight check for this one because he's not trying to hide anything. This man is the mayor of a dying town, and he has no idea how to change that.
He's defeated.
Yeah.
He went from the captain of the guard of a prominent city to a mayor of a town that has absolutely nothing.
Damn.
Well, go ahead.
I was gonna ask an above game question.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know. So we're not supposed to know like how we were getting the mithril, but I have in my notes something about it being imported. So I don't know if we already.
You did note it.
discovered
Yes, that was the ledger from the public service building.
Okay. So
The thin ledger stated that ore was coming into Kilnsworth and then being distributed out to the rest of Florin from Kilnsworth.
Yeah.
But there
So
was
would
no
you-
writing on it of where it came from, just that it
No.
came in.
It came in. That's it.
Yeah.
So basically, so I ask him, dude. So you've done everything in your power to figure out. So you don't know where the mithril was coming from? It's never been coming from here?
It's not just a mithril. It's all the ore.
Any ore.
Mm.
Yes.
It's all the ore. With the weather the way it is, our farmers are only able to essentially grow livestock. It's enough to keep the city from starving, but it's not enough to bring in
And-
the amount of money that the ore had brought in.
So someone's falsifying records to keep the town going?
It's
What?
that, or Mayor Stillman had a
A
deal.
source that he didn't divulge.
Exactly, and we have not been
Right.
able to uncover that source, where he got
Let-
the ore, where
So the areas that have been searched around this area have shown no evidence of mining, no evidence of that being the source of the minerals and materials. Correct? I'm understanding that correct?
correct.
It seems to me if ores are coming into this city from somewhere, there is one place that has been left unsearched. And that would be the woods outside of town.
The woods no one dares to go into.
The dead
Correct.
woods. That was our assumption as well.
Okay.
Mayor, how well do you trust the people that you work with?
That I work with.
Your guards, the people of the town.
Oh,
And
I
divulge, like,
I trust them with my life, but there's information that I do not wish for them to know of.
Can understand that.
Have you ever been into the Deadwoods, sir?
No, it's far too dangerous.
What kind of rumors have you heard about it?
Rumors. They're not necessarily rumors. Some of the miners that Verdun had sent, he tried to brave the Deadwoods. We never saw them again. So if they found anything, we don't know. The Deadwoods, the Deadwoods are not named because the trees are dead. The Deadwoods are named because there are unknown creatures, monsters that live in those woods. And it's just a dangerous area.
The minerals that came from this town had to come into this town. Did they all come in from the same direction?
I do not know that.
I don't believe those probably were not written down in the logbooks, correct?
No,
Just that they came in from somewhere.
they just can't. It just says that it was imported.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to Mayor Stillman?
He hung
before you
himself.
became mayor? Oh.
Oh. Wow, that
Oh.
could be faked.
I'm sorry. What do you mean? Are you saying that the death of the previous mayor was staged?
Not necessarily.
It could be. But maybe he knew more than he should have known.
He might have been attempting to create a way out for himself
And
Is there-
in a
considering
dead-end situation.
considering you came from such high pedigree just to be put here in this town to watch it die, maybe you were trusted enough to be put in this position.
Is there anyone else that Mayor Stillman used to work with that's like closely with that's still in town?
Besides Bruce?
Worked with?
Does he have any family? Wife,
no,
children?
no family, no wife. Mayor Stillman was the only one in his line that we know of. There are people.
Oh, well.
There are people who are here that were alive during his time as mayor.
Yeah.
Renaya at the public service building is one of them. I believe.
Someone that he worked with, or no?
I do not know if they worked together.
Was this also his residence, or did he have a separate residence?
This was his mayor office building.
Where did he live?
Here.
He didn't have any other places he would visit or frequent that you would know of?
No, I'm the wrong person to ask about that. I
Do you-
knew nothing about the man until I took over for him.
That's fine.
Do you happen to know how well regarded he was by the people that were here? Was he favored? Was he not?
From
Yes,
my
reputation.
understanding, he was praised while the ore was here.
And then vilified when it wasn't.
Well,
That's how leadership works.
people were confused.
understand.
People were confused when he hung himself.
Okay.
We're gonna, even though we don't really have to ask, I am going to give you the courtesy of asking for permission. We are going to investigate into this town. We're gonna do our best to uncover a lot of stuff that might not want to be uncovered.
And we would appreciate it if you could, keep this close to your heart.
He,
Would you give us complete permission to
Cooperation.
do so.
He looks up at his wife, and his wife just kind of nods slightly, gives him kind of this look, and he answers would be good. Answers will. It may not help the town, but it may. We do not know. And he stands up, goes over to a desk, pulls out a piece of parchment and ink and quill and ink, and jots down a couple of things, and hands it out to. Perry would probably be closest to the desk. Hands it over to Perry. It's essentially it's Mayor Ivan Randovic hereby grant permission for these keepers to yada 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 kind of thing. It's if anybody gives you trouble, even though they shouldn't because you're keepers.
A permission slip. Yeah.
The mayor, you're in good with the mayor.
Yeah.
And, that kind of thing.
A permission slip. We can go to graveyards if we want.
Yeah, you have a hall
basically,
pass.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm
And like I said, we appreciate that you keep this close.
gonna go to the bathroom and vape. Like a
Your
teenager.
your cooperation
Yeah.
your cooperation is deeply appreciated.
If we find anything,
Thank
we
you
will
so
let
much.
you know.
Oh,
And
I appreciate that. And if you need anything else, please.
Oh, just some more
Do
of this
stop
cheese,
by.
please. And then I kind of just pocket a lot of it. Just,
Harry.
Perry,
Let's go.
Perry, this cheese
sorry.
tastes a little funny to you. Actually,
Oh.
it's a
never
bit.
mind, this is
It's
awful.
it's a bit older and chalkier and
Oh
chalkier.
God. I actually
Ew.
leave some good cheese on the table. I'm like,
Like,
I'm like,
this is-
actually, you know what?
He
Here,
takes a bite and
take
all the
this-
cheese he was holding in his arms, he kind of just slowly starts putting
Yeah,
back.
just put all they're all in my pockets, and I'm like, oh God, and I just like empty out my pockets
Emptying
full
your
of
boots.
cheese.
There's cheese in there. Yeah, you're putting.
Yeah. It's like, Ashley, here you go, and I take like a bag out, and I got like a
This
little
more
bag
than
of
I
my
do.
cheese, and I put some of it on the table. I'm like, here, you're gonna enjoy this.
Oh, thank you very much.
But don't let it
I
sit
slightly
there
cover
for
like the
days.
view of you to Perry, and I'm like,
God.
so thank you so much for entrusting your town to
God,
us,
this is
and
terrible. I hate
we
it. God, I'm gonna walk out slowly.
we
Oh,
we
fuck.
care for the future more than Perry. Shut up. We care for care for the
Fumbling under my breath, like I'm like, I hate this guy now. Fuck the God, gross.
care for the
cheese.
future of your town more than anything, and we understand that it's been under a lot of. We just hoped that it restores itself. We can help with that aspect.
Our goal is to help if
Correct.
we can.
I want this. I do not want this town to be its former glory. If it gets to that point, then that is terrific.
Sure.
My primary concern are the people in this town.
The people are
Um,
what matter. Yeah.
So any answers that you may find will help in knowing whether or not we can do this.
I give you a little salute or an 07. I'll see what we can do. We're here for this. That's all we're here for.
That doesn't sound suspicious.
Nasty cheese.
You can rest assured we will get that job done.
He's out the door.
Again, if there's anything else that I can
We'll make sure to
do
stop
for
by.
you, please do.
I'd like to. Did Abner notice the guards do anything while we were there
I've done
upstairs?
enough.
Nope,
Okay.
they stood by the door.
They start looking bored at any point.
Alright. As soon as we went upstairs,
Yeah.
they both took out a joint and started
Um,
smoking.
As all of you begin to leave,
As we leave, I'm going to stop at the doorway before we all leave.
okay.
She has like a last second thought kind of come to mind. Oh, I had one more question if you don't mind me asking.
Yes.
A bit more on a personal note.
Okay.
Have you by chance seen a woman in this area with hair similar to mine?
He cocks his head and he looks over at Mariana, and she looks to him and gives him this look, and I told you. And he goes, well, she does look like her.
If it eases any discomfort, I'm searching for my mother. And I believe, based on what you said earlier, you know my father, Eric.
Your mother's Astaria.
Correct.
Yes, I do see.
Perhaps,
You have
perhaps sometime in the last month or so.
And he really looks at you, like really looks at you. He goes, "You have more of your father in your face, especially the nose. Your eyes,
I've been told
though. Your eyes, and even Mariana goes, her eyes are her mother's. Yes, they are.
Yes.
Yes, Astaria did stop by.
She said you look like a man.
She was here. How long was it? 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks.
And Mariana says, in 22 days. 22 days.
We're fucking over here just chasing ghosts. DJ, stop making us chase things.
Did
What
she
else are you
happen
gonna
to?
Fuck you! Quick, run to the Deadwood!
Did she happen to say what she was here for, or where she was going?
No, I did ask, and she said, how did she put it?
Off.
Old guard, mind your business.
Not what I said.
Yeah.
She, I do know she visited the chapel and the public service building while she was here. But I'm afraid when she did leave, she went into the dead woods.
Oh.
I was worried about that. Well, thank you for letting me know that.
Of course. Of course.
I'm sure it can be a bit jarring for this many of us to show up out of nowhere, asking you questions and asking to poke around your town.
It is jarring because Verdun knows what's been going on here, or lack of what's been going on here. So I am curious, why send you now?
I can't tell you explicit details, but we weren't sent by him.
Sort of.
But no. I believe we do represent his best wishes. And there are troubling things going on all across our lands that we are hoping to find answers to. And this is part of that.
Well, again, if there's anything that you need, please do stop by.
Of course, and again, thank you for cooperating with us.
Of course.
If we find anything, you'll be the first to know.
Thank you.
And she'll turn and go to leave.
Okay.
Oh shit, there's a goblin and a Sylphina in the hallway. Fuck.
I probably heard personal and then 2 doubt.
I mean, I figured you would have gone downstairs with the rest of them.
I
Well,
mean, I
that
can't
was-
control my character, so
yeah, she
theoretically,
can't-
yes, I
yeah,
would have.
Yeah, no, I know. That was me making a funny on the fact that I moved my mini into there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I probably like heard,
Alright.
kept walking.
So once we get outside, like Anaria, did you find out anything after we left?
Not a ton more now.
I don't know about y'all, but it seems like the dead wood is gonna be where we're gonna end up going.
I would agree with that.
I mean,
I
there's no
believe-
miners. The
'cause we already-
mithril didn't come from the mountain,
No, that's been established.
so there's something in the dead wood, and there's something. There's
Yes,
gotta be spells in
It
play.
sounds to me like this was just a waste stop, a storage yard, essentially. The only other place we haven't really checked in here in town is, I believe we were directed at the blacksmith, possibly. He might know something.
You
I
think?
doubt it, but I mean,
if the mayor doesn't know it,
at the very least, we can stop by there, stock up on supplies.
it's up to y'all. What do you think?
And Desi, you said there was a church here in town, right?
There's a chapel, yes.
A chapel. Okay. I wouldn't mind stopping by the chapel here in town I saw on the way in. Perhaps Gregory wouldn't mind either.
No, I would very appreciate like to go to the chapel.
Well,
Yes.
if y'all would go to the chapel, we'll go to the blacksmith and see what they know.
I'll go to the blacksmith with you guys.
Yeah,
And who knows, they may have something useful for all of you.
let's kill two birds with one stone.
Okay, so we're splitting the party.
We are splitting
we're-
the party.
Oh.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Yes, we are.
I didn't gather we were splitting, but okay.
Yeah, some
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
we
want
are.
to go to the chapel, and some of us want to go. I'm not going to go to the chapel with you. The hell, I want to go to church for it.
No.
Oh fuck, I want to go to both.
Yeah,
Okay, so-
she's like the blacksmith character. She'd want to go to
Yeah. Oh, I'm just
That's
gonna ignore my
true.
profession and go to the church.
All right. So how what are we doing here then?
I mean, what do
From
you
where
want to
we're at, where's the closest?
Blacksmith.
Okay.
Oh, is it right in front of us?
I'll go to the blacksmith.
Yeah,
if it's
I
right in
think
front
we'll
of
head
us,
to
we all
blacksmith.
might as well just go.
So
Yeah.
the blacksmith is the red building over here,
Oh yeah, we'll just go.
and the chapel is the big ice covered building over there.
It's not like anything's far.
And no, nothing is. So you guys, Kilnsworth, this map doesn't really represent it too well. Kilnsworth, you're pretty much in like the city or town proper. There are like, as you look, and this is
You go
why it
further
doesn't
out,
represent
there's
it.
Houses.
Yeah,
It's
you guys can
basically,
see like
yeah, it's all
farmhouses,
spread
the
out,
mountain,
yeah.
and all of that. You know, so
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
know what that looks like.
yeah.
You got, like,
gather,
You got like Baker Town, and then you have like Baker.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. For us local people here, yeah.
It's like the town that their county is the exact same name as the town.
Exactly. You got like the intersection that has like the gas station and the Walmart and all that stuff, and then you have like the houses out, the
Yeah.
sticks and the farms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you definitely have that like bowling alley that's just on the outskirts that's kind of run down.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
I like the bowling alley.
I like the bowling alley. All right. Anyways, so you guys are now in front of the blacksmith.
Yes.
There is a sign that is hanging out front. The only word on it that you can read is Worth. It appears that anything else, like whatever was underneath that, has kind of like corroded or rusted over. It's hard to read. You can't really read it or anything.
Could have oiled his sign.
But the torches outside are lit. Yeah, you hear sounds of smithing going on from inside.
Try and
Gonna
open the
push
door.
push on the door, attempt to open.
Yep. It opens.
An easy door.
I'll leave Abner outside.
All right, so
Yep,
everybody.
I'll watch.
All right, everybody goes in. As you enter the blacksmith's, you are greeted with a comforting heat and the sounds of a forge being maintained.
Oh, feels nice in
ASMR.
here.
To the right, a stout dwarf tends a small forge. To the left, a human female appears to be focusing on jugs, jars, and some kind of alchemical devices.
Okay.
He as you guys close the door, the dwarf looks over his shoulder and holds up a finger. His tongs raise from the forge, holding a glowing metal square, roughly a foot in size.
I'll be with us in a minute.
He dips it into a bucket of water for a few seconds, then removes it and inspects it. How would you guys see it? No, you would see it. The metal begins to crack and parts of it crumble. A frown forms on his face as he carefully places the square metal to join a pile of scrap. And then he approaches the counter while removing his gloves. His eyebrows raise as he takes all of you in, and then he reaches for something under his counter and extracts a sign. And then he holds up the sign, and the sign reads, "Welcome to Wolfram Metals and Apothecary. What can I do for you?"
Oh, that's what the sign stood for. I give him like that. I do that whole like the meme where he's like looks at the mind taps on his head like
He kind of smiles and nods.
Oh, are you mute? This is gonna be fun audio. It's a good thing there's a video service for this.
This is true.
This would not do well on Spotify.
For our listeners at home, I have given a thumb.
Yeah, right. What a great audio format this is.
I think it's safe to assume you're Roth the blacksmith. Yes.
He nods.
Oh,
I'm gonna let Naria take
pleasure
this.
to meet you. Pleasure to meet you. My father was a blacksmith, actually.
He gives you a couple of nods, like a little deeper, as a quick little bow, as in I acknowledge that.
Okay. Did you all have any stuff you wanted to, any equipment, any supplies you want to see if we could get our hands on?
I mean, realistically, how much
no,
are they gonna have
I'm all
that's
good.
different from what we bought?
No,
in
I'm all
Aurora
set.
before we left.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Better to check now than before we're out in the middle of the woods and you need something.
Yeah, I agree. I'm chilling with what I have.
Don't worry, I have my bag of 1,000 ball bearings. I think I'm good.
He kind of cocks ahead. What's passive perception? I think it's high enough. I'm just gonna say it's high enough.
I don't know, is it?
If you all are paying attention, you will notice that he really focuses on staring at you.
Does he blink a lot?
Not a lot. Not a lot.
You as in us? You as in us, or
you as in the
an
party?
individual?
No, like
Okay.
anytime, like Anario, when you were talking, he was looking at you.
Okay.
And in
Got
the
it.
moment someone else started talking, he was looking at them.
Looking at them. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Isn't that the normal thing to do?
No, not
Not
always.
if you're trying to read lips.
But he
Yeah.
can hear. He's just mute, right?
You didn't ask if he was deaf. You asked if he was mute.
Correct. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but my instant assumption is he can just hear. So
Well, most deaf people can't talk well, so.
How do we know he's deaf?
Turn around and talk.
Like, we've been talking and he's been responding, so I just assume he can hear us.
I can only imagine you guys are having this conversation in character.
If you're having this conversation in character,
I'm not.
Okay. All right.
Well, okay, in the future, please do.
Yeah, we'll do it in conversation.
It just no, because I feel
she'll-
like she.
I
She'll kinda
actually
catch-
really wanted that to be in character, but
It didn't know.
No,
That doesn't
no,
make sense
absolutely.
for my character.
I am canonizing it. That is in character. That needs to be. Yes.
That's out of character.
It's
for
okay,
mine.
okay,
In
okay. It's out of
character,
character.
please.
Anyways.
She will catch his gaze. How's business been lately? Has anybody come through? She'll kind of like slow down her speech a little.
Why? Why?
He kind of shrugs, shaking his head, giving you that, nobody's really come through.
Mm.
Businesses.
He just motions to like everything around him. That'd be funny.
We're gonna be here a while. We just wanna check in, like if we need supplies, get familiar with kind of who we'll be doing business with for a while.
Okay. And he kind of nods.
Is blacksmithing all you offer here?
He holds up the sign again and then underlines apothecary.
Apothecary.
I did not read that. That's on me. That is completely on me. My apologies.
Oh.
He holds up another finger and then looks over to the human woman who's basically, it looks like she's just toned everything out. She's
There was another
heavy.
person.
There's another person
Oh my
in there, yes.
God.
She's over here in this corner with all of this alchemical stuff over here.
So perceptive.
Jesus,
he-
the mini is there.
He
Bro,
walks
man.
over. I'm not gonna fuck him. He walks over
DM is
and
good
and kind of taps her on the arm, and she hey, and and looks over and goes, oh hi,
Hello.
Hello.
name's Freda. How can I help you?
Hey, Freda.
It's a pleasure
have-
to meet you.
It's a pleasure to
Hey.
meet y'all. Looking for compounds, chemicals, potions. What do we? Metals. You met Wolfram?
Yes, we're kind of just doing a last check on supplies before we possibly head out. We're gonna be here in town for a bit, so
Oh, okay.
getting familiar with the locals.
Okay. Oh, well, my name's Freda. This is my husband, Rorth, and
Oh.
he's deaf. So
I gathered that.
Okay. Oh, good. Perceptive.
He does.
Um,
He's marvelous at reading lips.
Yes. We have our own little, language that we can
Mhm,
use, and
mhm.
when she says that, he begins using sign language. And she nods. She says, "Yes." I'm not telling them that, but yes. So you said you were going to be in town for a while. Where are you heading out? Maybe I have something that could help you all out with.
We're gonna be here and there about. We're looking into some things, looking for some people that may have passed through here recently. So
Oh, okay.
Is that it?
Well, I mean, I offer quite a few things. To be blunt, there's never really too many customers here. So,
we've gathered that.
if you all do require something, please come by. Let me know. I'd be more than happy to provide it for a fee, of course.
Of course.
If there's something that I don't have, I'm always willing to try something new.
Oh.
Would you happen to have a potion of healing or a potion of poison?
A potion of healing or a potion of what?
Poison.
Potion of poison. Kind of redundant to call something a potion and a poison at the same time. But I think I have something healing. Yes, I do have some healings. And she goes over to a bookshelf or a cabinet area, pulls out 2 vials, and she brings. Now these are, I mean, they're not the greatest potions, but they'll work. They'll heal you. They're just common potions of healing.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many
so-
of those do you have?
I have just these 2 prepared. I can always prepare more. It takes some time, but if you need more, then I can always prepare more. These will
Additionally,
be-
oh, go ahead. Sorry.
These will be.
Thing says 50 gold.
That's
Your thing says 50 gold. You are in a poor town. These will be 86 gold apiece.
All of it. We're all just like.
I pat him on the shoulder. Put that 10 gold to use.
Please, how much you have?
Let's see.
You should have a whole lot more than that.
As for your
Yeah.
potion of poison, that's again, it's an odd way of saying
Yes.
poison
Don't-
thing.
Don't you work?
I
Don't you
have
work for a hospital, Gregory? Shouldn't you know that?
Maybe vial next time. That right?
I have poison if you're interested in just poison. You could call it a potion if you like. But she pulls out just a small little vial and she says, unfortunately, this is quite hard to make. It takes quite some time. This will be 168.
168 for poison, huh?
Yes.
Is it just regular poison or is it better poison?
You're not
Because-
It
Savage,
is.
wow.
It is basic poison vial.
Oh, that's a small poison. Oh, jeez.
Who are you trying to poison?
I know, right?
Hey, there's always a use for everything.
Is there?
Poisons can be used for healing.
They can it!
Yes, it can.
Are you undead? Like what?
I feel like, okay, remind me not to mess with you.
I can't.
How much for the vial of poison?
168.
Attaboy.
He said no.
168. Let me do math quick. I got.
Are we done shopping? Trying to ask some real questions.
Do you say that out loud?
Like, we did not. We did. Yes, I did say that out loud. I was like, didn't come here to shop. I'm like, we have potions.
I can,
Well,
mul-
seeing
I
as
can, I can
nobody
multitask
decided
if
to
you have
ask these
questions.
folks
If you have questions, I mean,
Yeah, ask.
fire
Yes.
away.
Yeah, Mr. Impatient. Ask some questions.
Jeez, excuse me for wanting to get to the point.
Then say it next time.
Jesus Christ. Where have you been getting your materials from, if you don't mind me asking?
Materials for potions or
Blacksmithing?
for
You and your
blacksmithing.
husband.
Well, there's no
Um,
ore in the area, right?
She looks down at him and does a couple of signs, and he signs back, and she said, he took up. Well, he's been going out, and he's been going out to the recent cliffs. Are you asking about what he was forging when you came in?
Oh, no.
Not particularly, but I am curious.
Are you mining your own materials?
Well, when it comes to iron, your basic ores, we don't have a lot of that anymore. He's been working with something new that he calls Wolfram. It's such an ego trip, honestly. You name something after yourself, but hey, okay. I don't know where and she signs again, and he signs back, and then she shakes her head, and then she signs again, and he's very turt with his,
Won't tell
you
him.
know, and she frowns and I'm sorry. I can provide you with, you know, any kind of potions and stuff like that. So y'all give me an insight check.
Oh, I definitely will.
Because they at this point they don't
Absolutely.
know
Oh,
where
I'll
keepers
definitely
get,
roll
so-
a 12.
Ooh, I got a 24.
Okay.
Damn! Relax.
You said
It's
insight.
fine.
I got a
Yes.
14.
I got a
14.
19.
19. Okay.
Where's
Warren?
that 24 at? Nobody else's matters. 24.
Okay.
What's up?
Warren has completely disappeared off the
Warren's
face
dead
of
again.
Florin, apparently. Okay.
I'm back.
Oh, geez.
Oh.
Inside?
You know, thanks. Thanks
Yeah,
for giving
welcome
us your time.
We're not even in the same building anymore.
Oh, yeah, we're in the middle of battle. What's up? Roll
So-
a fucking initiative.
That's not true.
Not true.
That's not true. Don't fucking pull a farce on me.
So the blacksmith swings his hammer, and I think a 20 hits. Yes.
Yeah, right.
I've been molded into a piece of steel.
Gregory, with that roll, anybody who got a 14 or higher
Boo.
can tell
Not me.
that
Me.
anybody you can tell that she's confused by his whatever answer he was giving, and you can tell that he's upset. Gregory, you actually like look and read his body language, and then get like the way her demeanor changed. It's not that they're trying to keep anything from you. It's a matter of, we don't know if we can trust you.
But I do buy the vial of poison.
Oh,
Gosh.
okay. So, yeah, okay. So you marked off 168?
Yeah, I'm gonna mark off.
Are you going to do that
17
and then say
platinums.
something to build their trust? Wink, wink.
Yep.
Okay. So you slide over the gold, and she goes, "Oh, well, thank you very much for your purchase. And again, that is 1 vial of poison. If there's anything else that we can do for you, please let me know. Are you still interested in the healing potions?"
Unfortunately, no. The vial is. I have extra potions.
I'll buy them.
For healing, but
Okay. As I said
How much
before,
did you say they were?
they are 68 gold apiece.
What is that? Total. You said you had 2?
Yes.
Wait, like 136 or something?
136. I'll take both of them.
Oh, very well. Terrific.
Additionally, if you don't mind me asking, what do you usually make these out of? You know, while we're out and about, if we happen to see any of the materials you use, we might pick up some.
Well, for the healing potions, I require, and she gives you the basic rundown. Gregory would be very familiar with this because he knows
Okay.
how to make healing potions. I,
Yeah.
as a DM, do not know the components for a healing potion. So,
That's fine. That's fine.
Oh, that's easy. There's a thing called
So
Google.
there is,
she'll write
but
it down in
I'm not wasting
her-
time googling that shit.
she'll write it down in her journal to keep track of and keep her eye out for it.
And then as for the poison, she lists
So there's 2 regular healing potions.
yes.
Commons, yeah.
As for the poison, she lists a couple of poisonous herbs that you can keep an eye out for, and gives you an idea of, like, you know, they look like this, or if you see this kind of flower, you know, that kind of thing. They're very abundant around. Not too hard to find, just hard to prepare properly is all.
good.
All right, now Perry, did you have questions?
Oh, yeah. I was asking my questions and then they were buying things. Yeah, well, I mean, hell, I asked my questions. What do you mean, do I only have
Do
questions?
you have more? Are you done?
Oh, say that with such attitude.
Um,
You can't see my
Alright.
body language, so it doesn't look like I am.
Oh.
Sorry.
Jeez,
you
throw me
said
under the
you
bus.
said this. Your husband is he from this area?
Oh yes, yes, we both are.
Okay. I only asked. I mentioned to him earlier. My father's a blacksmith too. I've helped him out
Oh,
plenty over the years.
oh, where from?
I'm from Aurora actually.
Oh wow, okay. Oh, and your okay, and your father's a blacksmith. Terrific.
Yes. I don't know if you'd have ever heard of him. Eric Chrysanthi.
I haven't, and she looks over at Worth, and Worth's eyes kind of go big. And you don't need a roll for this. He's heard of Chrysanthi.
Does his jaw drop? Like
No.
that kind of like that
No,
kind of
but
No.
his eyes go big.
Visible jaw drop, yeah.
Yes,
No.
I've done quite a bit of work with my father. We've made plenty of things together over the years. You said he discovered his own new type of metal.
Well, that's what he told me. And she signs a little bit more, and he slowly looks over at her again, like from you, and there's motion going on, and then blinks.
Yeah.
And then signs a little bit. It's not as terse
Yeah.
of movement
Yeah.
as before, but it looks like it's
Mhm.
the same gestures kind of thing. And again, she kind of shakes her head, and I don't mean to be rude. And she fully turns away from him. And when she does this, he goes, and he doesn't trust you.
I understand that. We, for all intents and purposes, we're nobodies. I have no intention of trying to steal his discovery or his work. Not at all whatsoever.
And then she turns back, and he's looking at you, and then looks back at her.
We're here to try to figure out what happened to the town.
Shush,
And
shush. Craftsmen are talking right now.
oh. Oh.
He signs, and then she looks, and she said, "Yes, he has discovered a new metal. It's apparently very abundant. Abundant. Yes, okay. It's apparently very abundant. But it's tricky to forge. He hasn't been able to forge anything. Please correct me if I'm.
From
And
what
then
I gathered, it looks like it falls apart easily.
He doesn't see you say that.
I asked her that. Yeah.
She asked,
I'm using
and-
her as a translator
Okay.
at this point.
So she translates. Yeah. So we're going to. I'm not going to make this whole fucking thing. So.
Yeah.
Let me look real quick. I have this in here. It is so. Yes, he discovered an abundant metal. It's in typical rocks that are in the cliffs. He is able to extract the metal from the rocks, but every time he has forged it, he has not been able to forge it properly. He has tried adding base metals, when he does that, it either becomes too hard so that it can't be like it loses all malleability. It can't be shaped, or the metal that he has found that the Wolfram crumbles and falls away from the base. It doesn't bind. And then he's tried adding different compounds from Freda to try to chemically harden it, and that has also failed.
Okay. So he's attempted making an alloy. He's attempted alchemical concoctions to solidify it. Okay. Out of curiosity, would he allow me to buy a small sample from him to take back with me so that we may experiment on it? And if we figure out anything, it will come right back to him.
At this, he says no.
Okay.
Because he does not know how much it is worth at the moment, and he's very while the name drop bought you some like credibility. There's still a matter of I really don't know you.
That's fine. I understand. You miss every shot you don't take.
We already got one market master with cheese. We don't need one for metal.
He does point at your gauntlet because you are wearing your gauntlet, correct?
Yeah, the one I bought. Yes.
He does point at your gauntlet and then signs over to Freda, and Freda translates that the gauntlet he says that it appears it is not made for you. He could make that better if you'd allow him to.
I would be honored to let him work on it. She'll unbuckle it and then hand it over the counter.
Okay. She says that you can come pick it up later tonight. It won't take long.
Okay.
And from there, is there anything else that we could help you out with?
What just happened?
Also, when she hands over the gauntlet, she's going to leave 25 gold on the counter.
Oh, I don't. Are you just leaving this to leave it?
It's for both of you.
Oh, okay.
From one craftsman to another.
Thank you.
I'm eager to see your husband's craftsmanship.
And he kind of shrugs and like, take it, whatever. And she takes the 25 gold and thank you very much. Was there anything else that we could help you out with?
No, I think that's about it.
I think we're done. If no one has anything else.
That's probably it, yeah. I lean into an Aria and I'm like, what happened?
Oh, don't worry about it. Just a bunch of...
What did you... Why?
Just a bunch of forge-addled craftsmen doing their stupid little games.
But you gave them the what? And then 25. Like, why'd you?
Yep.
What happened?
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you when you're older, Warren.
Oh,
and she'll turn and walk out.
That's insulting. I look at the craftsman and I look at you leaving the room and I'm like, okay. And then I just leave.
Okay, so Anaria,
Yeah, we're ready to.
Anaria and Warren leave.
Yep.
I'm ready to leave too. So.
Okay,
Gregory,
so okay.
Gregory.
Goody.
What did she mean by that? What did she mean by that?
And where do you head to now?
I believe Gregory and I wanted to head to the chapel, whatever you called it.
Okay, so Gregory and Anaria go to the chapel. Anybody else?
I'll go.
I mean,
I'm following an Aria.
We might as well stick together at this point so we can
Yeah.
just all head out when we're ready.
Okay.
We get up on the roof.
I rolled very good agility.
He scaled the walls.
Is the door to the chapel
My
open?
plate armor.
So this is an open, like, kind of entryway. It protects those from the snow waiting to get in. But the door is closed.
Locked, closed?
Knock,
Are
knock,
you
knock.
going to try to open it?
Yes.
It's open.
Then we will enter.
As you enter the chapel, let me find my chapel thing.
Zombies!
You enter you enter a kind of over dusty chapel. Immediately you see a table with plenty chairs that are encircling it. Empty plates sit on the table. It appears that somebody is getting ready to do like a mass service, possibly for food or whatnot. But there's no food in sight. Across the way, through an opening, you do see the main portion of the chapel with pews and other stuff. But what catches your eye is the chart or the depiction mural and stained glass windows of the different moon cycles, from new to full, and then from full to new.
Okay.
And there is a as you enter this area, this main chapel area,
Through the door.
you need to drop her and then try again.
Yep. I figured that out.
There is a frail elven man wearing robes that appear to be too big for him. It looks like they're just enveloping him. And it looks like he's working on like lighting some candles, and he's got an open book in front of him as well inside of a cabinet, kind of desk cabinet area, and he's standing and he's just kind of like lighting a candle and reading at the same time.
Gregory, this feels like where you take the lead.
Sorry, my dogs are a little active. Good morning, sir.
He turns to acknowledge you. And Anaria, you're standing behind Gregory, yes?
Kind of to the side of him, not
Okay.
behind, but also not directly beside him.
So, but you're in view, yes?
Yes.
He turns to acknowledge you, and when he looks at you, Gregory, and then instantly snaps to Anaria and says, "Oh, by the moon, I already said you could." Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I thought you someone else. Do you wish to know Salune?
Oh.
I'm not familiar with her, but I'd love to hear something.
Oh, well, terrific, terrific. Please have a seat, and
I'm gonna go to church, guys.
let me know. I guess I can start from the beginning.
Uh-oh.
We just have a
Uh-oh.
few.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if we necessarily need the whole. We're not interested in the.
Don't make me. I will pull up the Salune religion right the fuck now and read.
No,
through.
we're not necessarily. Hey, excuse me.
I told Gregory to take the lead, and then I took it back. What am I doing?
No. Hey, no, we actually we're not interested in the
You're not. You're
No,
not
no.
interested in.
No.
Oh,
You maybe have like a
We
pamphlet
have a few,
we could
but
take with
we're
us?
actually surveying, asking a few people some questions.
Summarized, maybe.
If you're interested in
Summarized?
that, we aren't necessarily interested in the religion or anything around the church aspect here.
Gosh, this is going
Jesus.
great.
Unfortunately.
if you're
We're visitors.
not,
We're visitors to the
Sorry.
town.
if you're
Like-
not interested, then why?
We have
you-
a few questions actually, as opposed to just yeah.
Okay.
Right,
You know,
Gregory.
Naria, you said Gregory take the lead. I didn't ask to take the lead, but I didn't want the sermon, so
I accidentally took it back. I didn't think I was about to get a sermon.
no, I assume we don't really necessarily. Here, go ahead and ask a few questions.
Just push Gregory forward a little bit. All of
No,
us
I pushed
have our
Naria
hands on his
forward.
back.
I pushed Naria forward.
Gregory, I'm new to this.
I pushed Naria forward. These are the
Gregory!
few questions we have.
Yes. Questions.
I look towards Naria after I push you forward.
Oh,
Did you,
curiosity. You mistook me for somebody else when I walked in, yes?
Yes.
I would assume you've seen another woman with red hair like mine recently. 2 weeks ago, maybe?
3.
3?
22 days to be
told you.
exact.
Yes, 22 days. I was never good at math. Out of curiosity, where do I start with this? What was she here for?
She asked about the moon cycles from 20 years ago.
And that's it?
interesting.
That's all she wanted to know. I'd said she was welcome to view my records in the public service building.
Okay. I pardon me. I only asked. That was my mother. I'm looking for her.
I wish you luck in finding her.
You didn't happen to mention anything while she was here?
Nope. I gave her. It is very hard to talk without any R's.
It really is.
I gave her blessing before she left.
Did she seem to have any familiarity with what did you say her name was? Salune?
She stayed and listened to a sermon politely, but not a believer. No, and that is okay.
Okay. Would you by chance have any? I'm somewhat curious in this Salune. Is there anything I could take with me that I might use to possibly learn?
A shorthand version, maybe?
It's a written thing, maybe.
Salune all around. Simply look up to the moon, and Salune will be there.
Is that her? What she represents? The moon?
Mainly.
Are there any written texts we can take with us or find places, or is there just...
Oh, not here. I'm sorry.
library, maybe, or is it a common thing, or is it just kind of a...
Common religion, yes.
Okay.
I'm so public service building has in
Does that where is it in my inventory? That idol I picked up a while back, the holy symbol. Does that seem similar to any of the iconography in this room?
No.
Okay, so it's not a similar one. Okay.
No, what
You,
you
like, pick
picked,
it up,
what
look at it and go,
the idol you picked up
Something in your
was
bag.
the idol you picked up was a winged woman holding a staff and an orb. There's nothing
Okay.
in this chapel that even
Just double checking.
Yeah, there's no depiction of any kind of humanoids or anything. It's literally like as you look around, you see the only iconography in the area or even symbolism or anything would be moon. It's just all
Moons,
about
crescents, things
the
of the sort.
moon. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody else ends up talking to him, she'll be spending that time kind of taking a sketch of the symbol.
What symbol?
Here in this church, any symbology for Selune.
So the biggest one would be the stained glass mirror of the moon cycle.
Okay, she'll just take down a basic sketching of that.
Okay.
I don't have any questions.
Do you?
No, I said I don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I guess I'm not really sure about any questions either.
If that is all, Seluna guide you on the right path.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Child.
I'll turn and leave.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that was useless.
Well, it's a church. What do you expect?
Well, I'd say your only other lead is towards the forest, unless there's
Yes.
something else.
About what time of day is it now?
Yeah, actually, good question.
By now you're looking at about late afternoon. A lot of the snow has melted. The rain, while it's stopped its steady drizzle, it hasn't like fully stopped. It's it's still kind of like
Okay.
here and there, kind of pelts you a little bit. But you do see that there is a fog that is coming in because while the snow is melting, it's not cold, so it's that heat cold hitting.
Yeah.
And there's a chill in the air, but it's wet. So it's, you got that chilly humidity going on right now.
Mm-hmm. All right, gang.
So with a
Holy
mixture
shit.
of the clouds in the sky and the fog, even though it's late afternoon, it's starting to get kind of dark pretty quick.
I vote we go ask the old elf if he knows anything about the old mayor, sleep for the night, and then venture into the woods in the morning.
I can get behind this.
Right?
I mean, I would assume breakfast, yes. I mean, we haven't eaten since
Well, of
breakfast,
course,
so
that
dinner might
includes
not be a bad
time
idea,
for
too.
food.
Oh, good. I didn't want to miss.
Any objections?
No, that sounds good.
All right.
Where did Perry go?
He waited outside. He was uninterested in the church, which doesn't surprise me.
Doesn't surprise me at either.
All right, so you
He
guys,
is
so does
part of this
everybody wants
conversation.
to go back to the polished copper?
Yes.
I believe that's the idea.
All right. So
Get
we
some
go
grub,
back.
ask some questions, go to bed.
We head to the polished copper.
gonna get blasted at the tavern.
Oh, you know it.
Hey, Warren, maybe you can get him to make you a meat pie.
Oh, no way. I'm fucking foaming at the mouth. Like, no way. You think you would? You think you would do that?
You know, I bet if you asked him nice enough and maybe offered a couple of gold, I bet he would.
A couple gold for.
Sorting through my
silver.
spells to find a friendly spell here.
I said gold.
Friendly spell here.
The one that they're aware of that you cast on them after 10.
Yeah, probably don't do that.
After a minute.
How long does it take to make a meat pie, though?
It doesn't matter. He'll know
More
that
than
you
a
did it
minute.
afterwards.
We're here for a week.
Yeah. Gosh, they're already a poor town. You're trying
I
to
look
make
down.
like you're.
I think it was a good idea, at least. I don't know.
No.
I see Warren looking like antsy, like he's trying to think of something. Like, whatever it is you're thinking of is probably not a good idea.
You don't know that. You don't know what I was thinking.
I don't, but I know your body language by now. You were thinking of something.
Inside check? Question mark?
That's
Inside
true.
check?
Insight check? Do I do fighting
Against
insight?
each
Is that-
other? Hold on.
Yeah. Here, hold on.
That's a 6. I don't know shit,
I
but something
rolled an
smells
8.
fishy.
I rolled an 8. Hold on. You said insight? What would I do?
You don't even.
Deception?
You do deception, or I think
14 then.
persuasion, but you
it's
don't tell me
deception or
which.
yeah, it's deception or persuasion.
Yeah, well, it's 14 then.
I don't know.
You don't
shit.
fucking know. You don't fucking know.
Hey, I don't know anything. I just know you look shifty.
You don't know.
I don't have to know anything to know you look shifty.
Listen. Just listen.
Where's Anaria at?
No, you listen. Yeah, I forgot.
You listen.
I didn't have the program open. My bad. No, you listen.
No, you. Just know you over and
Huh?
over again.
So you guys,
No.
you guys
Just
enter the
cannon.
polished copper with this argument going on.
I think that I
The
would
whole
know-
way there.
Yeah.
And as you enter, Bruce, the old high elf innkeeper, looks up. Ah, good evening.
Hello.
Hello, Bruce.
Hello, good evening.
Hi, Bruce.
We're back.
Welcome back.
Now, how much would I have to pay you to make a nice meat pie?
Not him. You won't cook.
Cook.
I say you as like a group, like a general you.
Cook comes out of the kitchen. Hey, Bruce, what do you want? Oh, hi. How's it going, guys?
Hey,
Hello,
is
we're
meat
back.
pie in your vocabulary?
Meat pie.
His vocabulary.
In my vote, I'm pretty sure meat pie. Yep, it's there.
Yeah, those two things. Would you be able to make that? And how much would it cost?
Well, it's not exactly what I was making tonight, but I guess I could.
Hankering
Make
for
a-
home is what I have right now.
I guess I could make a meat pie for you. That's sure. How much would it cost?
I told him a couple gold.
3 gold seem fair?
Meat pie coming right up. Yep.
Yep, thank you. And I set it on the counter, and then I turned back. What do you guys want?
We're gonna make what
I'll
the
have
chef
one
made
of-
first.
Yes, chef specialty.
Meat pies all around.
Meat,
All paid for by Warren.
meat pies all around. Okay. Okay. Got it. Shit. All right.
He doesn't
Hey,
have.
hey. And then I look at you and I go, anything you whip up, use your imagination. Probably good for us. We're fine.
He's in the kitchen already.
Okay. I was assuming that was before you went into the kitchen.
No,
but all right.
he's in the kitchen already.
Warren,
He
Warren, get over here. Sit your ass down.
Hey, look, that's our answer. 3 gold. I don't know if you guys were betting people, but that was we said how much.
Oh, Oh,
3 was where we
you
landed.
want to talk about betting, huh?
Well, of course.
She's gonna take out her deck of cards. I'll
Oh,
offer
I'd
you a
love
bet.
to. I'd love to gamble.
we
Let's
have-
go. I didn't even. Have you had this all along?
Oh, I've had this the whole time. You see her deck of cards is a very nice deck of cards.
Can I check to make sure it's a 52 card deck?
what?
It is not a 52
52
card
card
deck
deck?
because there is no such thing as a 52 card deck in this.
It's
Yeah.
just it's not. There's no standard.
No.
Okay, so
But
I
it
wouldn't
is a
even
very
be, I
nice
wouldn't even
deck of
be
cards.
assured. I wouldn't have to look. I wouldn't like want to look. I'd just be like, okay. fair.
For the deck of cards, I believe it's a 20. I think it's a 25 count.
Generally, traditionally, it's a 22.
22.
And is that just what would that be? Like, what would it be?
Although, no, I might be thinking tarot cards.
I think, yeah.
I'm thinking tarot.
What would the card be? Or, sorry, what would the cards be like in
Playing cards.
would it be numbers? Or, like, would it be?
I mean, playing cards.
Well, I know, but would it be like would it be like 2 of each number or like?
It's
I don't
whatever
know,
the hell
bro.
you want it to be, man.
You want to come up with some fantasy card game? Like, fuck.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Well,
tell you right
want
now.
to gamble, and then we're sitting here with a 22 card deck. I don't know what.
If you want it, so if you actually want to gamble, that's done by dice, not cards.
Okay.
I was gonna
We
say, if
would
you need
use
some
dice.
dice,
Okay. Okay.
Correct.
We use dice.
We would be having games of rolling.
Okay.
if you guys
I'm still down to
need
gamble.
dice,
I was curious as to what we'd even be playing. I don't know. Yeah.
Sylvina's just gonna-
Narratively, she has a deck of cards that she doesn't use, and she's going to use them in this moment to facilitate gambling.
This is a nice deck.
Yeah, it was a gift.
It was a gift. This is
It was.
a very nice gift. I like look at both sides. This is great. Okay. Yeah, I'm done to gamble.
I'm a very good friend. Don't ruin those cards.
Oh,
if
I
you guys
won't.
want
I
to
treat
add
them very
dice, you could always just add these, and she's just gonna have just two couple dice like in between your fingers. She's playing with them.
I don't trust that. This seems nice.
I'm not joining. These are for you.
Oh, Warren, don't you have a dice too?
Yeah, but I'm not adding it to the pile
Why not?
Yeah.
because it's a magic die.
Is it? I don't think you've ever told us about this.
Have I not?
No.
No.
So I cast spells.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't
Uh,
just roll this and have
you-
it be part of gambling where someone's gonna freeze
you-
to death.
They can just go outside for that.
Anari's genuinely
True,
having
but
a
I
hard
mean,
time processing
that was an
what
example.
you
Like
said.
a pile of grease might spawn. I've healed someone on accident. There's lots of things that just might happen. I wouldn't roll this just out of.
I would ask you to demonstrate, but I feel like this place might burn down.
No, I remember when I floated up in the air in the middle of one of our levels on accident. That was accidental.
In this moment you're talking about, she's going back and remembering all just the weird ass shit you've ever done.
Yeah, and I go. So all of those were sparks of random. Yeah, don't roll this. And I put my die on the table. I'm like, don't roll this. It's not a part of gambling.
I'm genuinely curious now.
I mean, if you no, no, I'm gonna
Tell
leave this
me.
to my own. Yeah.
Tell me,
But
is your magic something like? Did you study it? How did you learn how to do magic?
I mean, I was taught, but it's very loose.
Have you
I
always
have side
had it,
effects to
or
my magic. I have. I mean, I prefer not to talk about myself.
I'm not trying to put you on the spotlight.
We
even
don't
though I
have
am.
to.
I'm
I
just genuinely curious. I've never
So
been
I
able
did-
to. I've never been able to do magic, so I'm curious how it works.
I see. I thought you were being okay. So Zareth
Oh.
did teach me at a certain point, and I my arcane focus is my die. So I don't tell a whole lot of people about it, but yeah, this is
I understand that.
this is how I channel my magic.
Okay.
Anaria, give me an Arcana check.
I set it forward on the table, but I don't make sure no one's grabbing it.
Oh, Arcana. It's 12.
Okay. Not bad. You feel a connection to the die. But you can't put your finger on it.
Interesting.
But yeah, so I usually try not to. I wouldn't involve this in gambling.
Do you mind if I see your dice real quick? I'm not going to roll. I'm not going to do anything. I just want to see it.
And I look at you and I go, I've known you for long
You
enough.
have my
And
word.
I
You
set it
have my
down and go,
word.
sure, I don't mind. And I lean
she'll
back in my
kind of-
chair and kind of look at you.
She'll kind of just reach over slowly, grab it, and just kind of hold it in her hand and look at it.
It's a
Again.
black. It's a black dice. It appears to be made from onyx. The numbers have
They're like
a
sketched on.
fiery, swirling, like glow to them. But other than that, I mean, it's a very pretty dice.
No change in that feeling at all whatsoever.
Nope.
Huh. Interesting. And she'll hand it back.
Thank you.
Could have
Yeah,
sworn I felt something there.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I don't really talk about it a whole lot.
Oh, I understand.
It's usually also why I at least try to. Most of the time I'm pretty sure I have say a number when I use. That's usually how I cast spells.
Cook
Okay.
comes up, puts down 3 ales and 1 cup of hot water,
Thank you. You remembered.
Well, thank you, Cook.
and then puts
Oh,
down
thank you.
and then puts down a 5th ale.
Yeah, I don't. What? Where's Perry?
Who's all at the table? Because I know Perry.
Everyone but Perry. Where's Perry?
Perry chose to stay outside. So we have Sophina, Gregory, Anaria, and
I
myself.
mean, I'd assume he'd come with us.
So that's 4 of us, and then there was a 5th ale set down.
Yes.
It looks like he's just kind of chilling near the entry.
Oh, okay.
And then I pull it aside and I kind of put it at not to where it'll fall off, but just kind of the corner of the table. I'm like, we'll save this for Perry. And then I take a swig. And I go, so you said you wanted to gamble, correct?
Yeah.
Perry, I do want you to give me. I want you to give me a perception check.
Uh, 19.
So, while they've been having their conversation and everything, you've been hearing what sounded like wind. Like the wind is picking up outside a little bit. But with a 19, as time goes by, it's a little bit more erratic than wind. It's more like there's an increase of like flying things outside, like almost sounds like wings.
Can I look out there?
You want to open the door?
Yeah. Peek my head out.
You open the door and peek your head out. As you look around, you do see that night has come pretty quick. With the mix of, like I said, the fog, the clouds, and everything. But as you look around, you don't hear the sound right now. And you don't see anything too odd. And you're like, huh, oh, okay. And then just before you go to close the door, you do catch movement in your eye. Or you catch movement and you look up, and on the roof across the way is a crow. And it's just staring at you.
Damn, I wish I had Speak with Animals. I should have kept that shit on. Let me see, can I, crow? It's just one singular crow?
It's just one singular crow that you see.
I look down at Abner, and I say, "What do you think?" That helps.
Food?
He's thinking.
Do you think food?
Master.
Was that more of an asking food or like statement food?
Yeah, is it what
This actually
punctuation is behind food?
This actually catches you off guard, Perry, because he has only said one thing ever, and
That's
now he's
master.
just said food.
Food.
Is it food? Period. Food? Question mark. Food? Exclamation point.
He's learning.
What's the punctuation on this food?
Food.
Okay.
Insight check for the intonation.
Food hyphen. Yeah.
See if I can can I detect magic on that crow?
Sure. You use your band, and you feel it. You feel the pulse go out. Nothing comes off the board. Nothing comes off the crow.
Thinking maybe someone
Door
was
on the
scrying on us. Yeah.
You hear the sound of wings again, like, and then settle down, and you peek out again, and there's a tree like going towards the dead forest, and in the tree you see the motion of like another crow with wings, and it just kind of settles down, but it's looking right at you.
Something. I want to go to this damn forest.
Yeah, we're gonna go in the morning.
Do you continue looking outside?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hang out outside the door for a little bit.
Okay. Are you gonna keep the door open?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't want the cold air blowing through, but it doesn't bother me that much. It's not
All right.
like freezing cold.
We'll move you outside.
Would you say the
then.
cold doesn't bother you anyways?
I knew it.
Damn it, dude! I hate this place. Fucking, I was like, oh, I don't want to say that. I wouldn't. That'd be kind of. I wouldn't say that. Then
I
you
did
said it,
it.
I'm like,
Good.
I did it.
So
It's me, officer. I did it.
You're hanging outside. You're dead staring at like both these birds. They don't move. There's no normal twitch that a bird would make. It doesn't move its head, cock it, or anything. They just, anytime you look at them, they're just dead staring at you.
Very, very weird. Damn. I should trans and just put talk with animals on.
I mean, we're gonna sleep soon. Can you not do it?
I could just wild shape into a bird.
I don't think that gives you the ability to speak with that animal.
No, I couldn't speak, but could follow.
looks like a bird.
You can't just wild shape into a pig.
Walks like a bird, maybe talks like a bird.
Maybe talks like a bird.
Yeah. Looks at DM, maybe talks like a bird.
You know what? I'm just so compelled to slowly start like following the crow.
It's not moving.
Night excursion here.
I'm trying to I'm trying to walk right towards it.
Oh, you're approaching the one in the tree.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is that first dead one. You're kind of approaching the right one, actually. As you begin creeping towards it, you hear the sound of wings again. And then another one. And you see 3 more fly out of the dead woods and land in the same tree and rest up and stare at you.
Yeah. Keep walking towards them.
Okay. Doesn't look like anything's happening. No, other one. Higher up.
Oh, this one up there?
No. Over. Hang on. How can I mark this? This one here.
Oh, okay, there you go. Start walking towards that one.
Is there anything you're doing as you're walking there?
What I got? Let me see what I got. Not really. I mean, there's not much I can do. I can. So I'm looking through my features and shit like that. I really cannot. Just walking towards them, just kind of
Okay.
seeing if they got anything for me. You know, crows usually come bearing either gifts or messages.
They're just dead staring at you. And now you're like at the trunk of the tree staring up at them. And they're just staring down at you. And in this tree right now, there's 4 of them.
But they didn't fly away.
Nope.
4, there should be 5 because there was 2. Then you said 3 more showed up.
No, there was 1 on the roof, 1 in the tree.
Oh, the roof.
And now there's 2 more, so it's 4 altogether.
No, there was 3 more that came out of the dead woods and landed in a tree. So there's now 4 in the tree, 1 on the roof.
And that one on the roof is still there?
Still there.
Are you following us?
Nothing.
Are they calling at each other?
They're just dead ass staring right at me.
Yep.
Hmm.
They're not moving. They're not making any sound.
Not a
And
caw was heard.
and that is totally not natural. And you, like, Perry
Yeah,
would know
I
this.
know that. There's something going on. I'm going to, see, I already detected magic and they ain't got no magic shit on them.
Ain't got rhythm.
So I'm gonna kind of, back up a little bit, and I'm gonna kind of peek
You're
open the
welcome.
door. I'm gonna crack open the door.
Okay.
Hey guys, there's some crows that are watching us.
We're
And it's this time that Cook comes out with meat pies.
Drunk asses.
ooh, meat pies. Let's
and,
go.
and sets the meat pies down on the table. Okay, there you go. Meat
thank
pies, all for you.
Hey, look at that. See if it's yeah.
Thank you.
Can I pick up my meat pie with my fork and go peek out the door?
I was gonna say I'm
So
gonna
I'm
go
still
over towards the
eating,
door.
but
All right,
I'm
we'll have to
gonna
You
go
just get
postpone this
swarmed
gambling.
by the crows.
They're your pies. You do what you want. I mean, he sets them down, and he kind of goes back into the kitchen.
Well, I want to go check out what Perry was
I
talking
grabbed
about.
one.
Anaria,
By the way,
Anari
Lauren, you
gathers-
owe me 30 gold.
yeah, Anaria gathers up her cards and puts them away.
I palmed one of the meat pies and I pointed at Arya as you're gathering your cards, and I'm like, we'll have to gamble next time. But I
yeah,
am
just
still
next
down.
time, don't cheat as much as you did this time.
Why? We didn't even start,
Perry.
buddy.
So
Perry,
as
when
they-
you cracked the door open, did you break line of sight and
If I
look
cheated, you wouldn't
into
know.
the inn to call for them, or were you
I
dead?
think I
staring
would
at
have. Yeah, I think I would have did that thing where it's like
I
I
like
would have
that question.
opened the door and like looked in and said something and then turned right back around to see if they were still there. And
When
let me
you
guess.
when you turn back around, there's double the amount of crows now in the tree. There are 8 crows inside the tree.
Okay, guys, as your local druid, this is not normal.
And I'm
What's
peeking my
going
head
on
out.
out
I'm
there?
coming to the door with my meat pie.
What's
There's a lot of crows out here, and they are giving me the fucking creepy weepy vibes.
Oh,
let's go
what
ahead
do you
and check
mean?
it out.
What do you mean by a lot? And she gets to the door. Crows. That's a
I
lot
mean,
of crows.
They don't scatter as you walk towards them.
As you are all staring at this tree of 8 crows, the one that is on the roof finally moves, flies to join the rest of them in the tree, and 10 more come flying out of the dead woods and land in this tree. And the tree is now gone from looking like a dead thing of sticks to looking like a tree growing
It's
crows.
Yeah.
Can I actually? Okay, this might be completely
I
useless.
Don't
Take a mouthful
like
of the meat
this.
pie and I look up and I go, "This is not."
I
the
know this
problem,
is not
guys.
normal,
No,
but
this
like
is
I
not
want
normal.
to try and feed them my meat pie.
Is the meat pie
Sophina?
good? Is the question. I just ate
Okay,
a
but
chunk
hear
of it.
me out.
Is it
Hear
good?
me out. Okay, crows like always remember people, right? For like generations.
They have really good memories. Yes.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
I don't know if we're
Yeah, they
heading
do.
into the deep woods tomorrow. It can't hurt to have them on their side. You know, have a little favor with the crows because
I don't
obviously
know.
there's a
No,
lot of
no
them in
favor.
there.
Hold on, and then I put my finger up and I take a bite out of the meat pie. Is this
I
good meat
don't
pie?
know if we should wait for tomorrow.
No, definitely not. But I don't know if I want to feed them this if it's not. I mean, I haven't tasted it yet.
Well,
and
is it good? Take a bite. Let me know.
I am.
Hurry up.
I took a bite. Is it good?
Why are you
I'm
asking
not
me?
rolling.
Is it good?
Well,
Roll
cook
a
me.
D20.
I
Your
wouldn't
cook.
know. Did the cook make it really well or?
Roll a dude. You want me to roll? I'll roll for it.
Oh, fuck.
Yep.
Okay.
10 or higher. It's
I
good.
rolled an 8.
Oh, it's
Like,
bad.
what did he have in the kitchen? We don't know.
Yeah, like what were the supplies? Like he just said he was gonna make meat pie or attempt it, and then came back out. Did he like?
I rolled a 9.
give it his
It's
all?
it's a mediocre meat pie. It's not what he had. It's not what he
Concentrating
had.
so hard on the meat
Okay,
pie
but
with
this
the
is the
creepy
middle
ass
of
crow
winter and
staring
I
at
don't
us.
care. I'm gonna slowly, with my meat pie, make my way over to the bottom of this tree and like,
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Do I just put the pie down, or do I like? What do
You're
you guys think?
okay. So you're
I
out
think
here
I think
with a meat pie.
she's doing this, and Nanaria has her hand on her sword ready to draw it. Like
I'm
she does
guessing
not
Warren is back
trust
here
this.
Well, you
eating his meat pie.
You set it down. I have taken a bite, and then I go okay, and then I walk up to where you have set the meat pie down, and then I whistle, and set my meat pie right next to yours.
Look,
I
just the
whistle.
fact that they haven't flown off
I
when you
want
walked up
I want
is
them to
a
come
weird thing.
closer.
Okay.
Know that we're not threatening.
So let me get this straight.
Gregory, this
Wait,
me-
hold on.
so-
Why are we
Gregory.
all coming up here? Like,
All right. Time out.
Me.
Time out. Stop. Everyone, roll initiative.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
yeah, that's what I was fucking worried about, you idiots.
well, yeah, but like,
I'm not
You
saying
never
this is a
know.
fight, but there's too much going on, and I need to know what everyone is doing. I'm doing this in initiative.
fucking hell.
Okay.
Okay, 20.
9.
What's it?
21.
Okay, dirty 20.
21.
Oh, with I forgot that I have initiative number. My bad.
Wow.
22.
All right. Hang on.
Warren 22.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, you're the one that decided to walk up there.
I know,
Okay.
that's fine. I didn't need
So
600 people
Warren
following me.
had 22.
Could have said
Correct.
Sophina and
No,
Anaria,
Warren's,
you
like,
both
right
had
next
20.
to me.
Sophina and Anaria, you both had 20s, correct?
that. All right, 21.
Yes, I have 20.
Okay, Anaria's 20.
It's not really you, it's
Sophina,
more like
20.
Warren just.
I
Gregory
rolled
you
a
can't
20
control
and then
the
I
goblin.
forgot
Gregory
that I
Perry?
have an initiative number.
Gregory 12.
Gregory 12, Perry
9.
9, Abner
Oh. Well, Abner just goes with my initiative, doesn't
No, Abner has his own stat block now.
it? Well, then it's 8.
After me, you pig.
God, he has a little thing, so I gotta find it.
Okay,
All right.
so this is what has happened. Sophina walked up to the tree slowly and set her meat pie down. Warren, you walked up next to Sophina, took a bite of your meat pie, then set it down and whistled, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I'm assuming Anaria, Perry, Abner, these are your positions where you are. Gregory.
Correct.
Okay, Gregory, you were far back here.
Yep, I didn't bring my meat pie.
Okay.
I didn't either. I'm pilot.
Okay.
Can't remember where you put Abner's stats.
I'm sorry, what? Oh, you don't know where? Okay, hang on. Let me. I think I DM'd them to you in Discord. I'll do that again.
Abner's
Is that
stats are
what it was?
food.
Oh yeah, here it is. I got it. I found it. I got it.
Master.
I have to save this.
Master.
Yeah, I'll just save it to my. There we go. Favorite it there. Alright, good.
Okay. Sophina, as you put the meat pie down and you stand back up and look up, all of the crows are looking dead at you. Warren, the moment you set your meat pie down, stand up and whistle, all of the crows cock their head and look to you.
And I.
You
Okay.
are now first to act. What are you doing?
Can I don't know how to. I don't know what the wording is for this, but can I ready like a shield as a reaction?
To
No,
what?
you're not being attacked, weirdo.
Yeah. Like a
We're just gonna
reaction
move
to
because
what?
There's too many things going on.
It just I want to make sure if someone attacks, I want to be ready to defend myself.
Okay.
So you're
I don't know.
you're expecting the crows
I'm
to
assuming
attack
these
you.
crows are gonna attack us. Yeah.
He's asking to hold a
Hold the
a-
A
reaction.
first level spell as a reaction.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you
Okay,
can
so-
you can do this, but I'm going to let you know that you're essentially casting the spell, and if nothing happens, you lose that
Actually-
spell slot. And
Well,
noth-
I'll just ready a reaction like opportunity attack, right, or whatever.
Yeah, no, hang on. Shield is a reaction spell. You don't need to ready it. You get to do it as a reaction
Yeah,
when
as
you're
a
attacked.
reaction.
You can.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You don't need to ready
it.
it.
Yeah.
You don't need to ready it.
That's why I was
Literally-
asking like how you word this.
No,
I don't really know because
no.
it says it can be used as a reaction. I'm wondering like, do I have to
It's
say
a
that
reaction.
before, or-
Yeah, it costs a
Brett,
reaction to
You
use that
decided to
spell.
walk up and feed these crows, and now you're like, they're gonna attack me.
My
They
point
all look at me
exactly.
though. They all look at me. Is the
So
point?
what? They've been looking at all of us.
I know, but
Very
they're
weird
ready.
thing to
They all
do.
look at me. I'm scared.
Okay.
so Warren, you
So Warren
are doing
attacked
nothing.
them.
I'm doing nothing. Correct.
The
Apparently,
staring-
I-
you're
Well,
staring
again,
back
I don't
at
know how
them.
that works,
Okay.
so I asked. Thank you for yes. I just said that.
You're
Sorry,
good.
I've never done
You're
this
learning.
before.
You're good.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Do you want to move away? Do you want to stay where you
No,
are?
I'm staying where I am.
Okay.
I'm
Anaria,
very-
what are you doing? It is now your turn.
She does not trust what's going on. She's not going to act, but she's ready. In case these birds decide to attack, she is going to do action.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Sophina?
Nothing's happened, so she has nothing to say, but she's ready to dodge.
I'm gonna kind of look over at Warren. Like, Warren, it's okay. Just back up a bit if you like. If this scares you, but that probably doesn't help.
So when
Well-
when you start talking to Warren, all of the crows look directly to you.
Hey, don't you find that fucking freaky?
It's okay. Just back away slowly if you don't like it.
I'm gonna stay here because I just want. I want to be
Fuck
prepared
you.
in case they attack. Listen. I
Because
want
it's
to be
not my
prepared in
turn.
case they attack, but also
Dude.
I want to make sure that they know we're like peaceful. Question.
Yeah,
I
that
don't.
looks very peaceful to me.
I'm not doing anything. I'm giving them meat.
It's been way more than 6
Sophina, what are you
seconds.
doing?
I don't fucking care at this point, so I'm just gonna kind of give the pie a little nudge forward and back up slowly.
Back up slowly. All right.
Because I don't. If nothing happens, then whatever. But
Okay. So you back up about here then, I'm guessing?
yeah, sure.
Okay. Gregory, what are you doing?
I take a step to the door
So far
and I
back.
yell inside, Bruce,
Good evening!
What are these crows doing?
What crows?
There's some weird crows out in the tree out here. You know anything about that?
I'm in here. I don't know nothing about crows. Why are
Okay.
you asking me?
Because you live here.
What are the crows doing?
They're staring at us and they don't
Well,
move.
Then there's your answer.
All right. I'm
There's
gonna close the
also a
door.
lot of them.
Was that someone? Okay, Gregory, that's your turn.
Yep, that's my turn.
Perry.
Alright. I'll walk up and do something productive. Who is your master?
They all look directly at you.
Okay. So basically, they're just following the sound. I throw a rock at the tree, like up at them.
Roll to hit.
We pick up a little stone and toss it in there.
Are you trying to hit the tree, or are you trying to hit one of them?
I'm not trying to hit. I'm just throwing it in their general direction, see if they, flutter away.
Okay.
Well, like most birds would normally. So that would be at dexterity, right? Since I'm throwing.
Yeah. Sure.
Sure, 8, whatever.
Okay.
Whatever.
Uh,
Not very. I'm like that kid that did not play baseball in school. I throw it like very like
yeah, and it misses all the crows.
Yeah,
and it hits the tree.
Okay.
Okay, but did they do anything?
Nothing. Not even a ruffled feather.
Okay, well, at this point, I go back and I'm grabbing my
See,
meat
this
pie
guy's
and
fucking weird.
I'm gonna eat it. Well,
Let me see if I so
are
fuck
there
it,
more
I'm gonna
crows at this point? Any more?
Not yet.
where's the entrance to the dead wood? Is it just follow
Like
this
right in front
path?
of us.
Follow that path. Yeah, like you can kind of see. So when you look down this path, you see
Yeah.
that the amount of dead trees begins to clutter, and to a certain point, how do I explain this? So you know how far away you should be able to see things, even with dark vision.
Yeah.
The point to where you can't see anything is closer than it should be.
Huh.
Okay.
I start walking towards the entrance of the dead wood.
Maybe we should bring a couple extra torches.
I have torches.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah.
Are we ready
Well,
to
I
go
can-
in right now?
I
Are
can
we?
use
Are we? Is this?
We're
official?
still
Are we
in
doing this?
initiative, aren't we?
Well,
Mhm.
nobody's used.
Oh.
Nobody's.
I
used
just want to
the
see if they
spell slot.
I just want to see if they follow me.
I mean, they're just looking right at you right now.
Well, I don't have any more actions, so that's all my actions of throwing
Alright.
a rock.
It is now Abner's turn.
Abner runs and headbutts the tree.
Okay. So he's gonna use.
That reaction was worth it.
So he's gonna use charge. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Okay. 20 feet towards his, and his
I mean, if you can get him out of the tree, we might be able to follow him.
If the target is a creature, it's a strength saving throw. Oh, it hits with this attack. Okay, so what's his attack? Melee 3 to hit, plus 3 to hit. Okay. 16.
Yeah, you hit the tree.
Okay, yeah, so it hits the tree.
It'd be funny if you missed.
The tree takes a huge gouge, and it hits hard enough that all the snow that was on the branches falls.
How close is
And
Warden?
all of the and Warren gets hit by snow.
Good.
And all the crows look down directly at Abner.
And his meat pie is covered in snow, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, both pies get covered
Yes.
in snow.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
trying,
Oh, you picked yours up, didn't you?
I did pick mine up.
Okay,
and,
yeah.
and I
I'm trying to dive and shield it.
He shields it.
Try to
He
shield it.
can't. It's not your turn.
Nah,
Shield
he's
is
using
a
a reaction.
reaction.
But it's a reaction.
You can't move, though.
Doofus, he's gonna waste the fucking
So-
But he's right
shield
there.
as
Isn't
You're
he?
going-
He hasn't
I was
moved.
right next to it.
But shield is a self.
It only affects you.
Yeah, not your meat pie, bud. Shut up, your meat pie's covered in snow. Just deal with it.
It'll melt.
Okay, but they didn't
Yeah.
do nothing. They just stared at Abner.
They did nothing.
All right, so I'm like, all right, come on, Abner, we're going.
Oh, no. let me
All right, I'm
die.
done with these crows. Fuck these crows.
I look at it. I'm just like, no. Why?
Here, you can have some of mine, and I'll kind of
So
split it
at
up.
the at the end
You don't
of
have to do that,
at
thank
the
you.
end of Abner's turn, there are more sounds of wings coming from the dead
Boy.
forest.
Can I tell where they're coming from? Direction?
Yeah, I was
They're
gonna
coming
say.
from
Just
the
from
dead
the forest?
They're coming from the forest. Or the dead woods. You can all give me a perception check
Okay.
if you'd like to right now.
Oh yeah, I'd like to.
18.
Oh, this is gonna be a good one. 24.
Okay.
Nice.
14.
5.
Okay.
Uh,
Selfina. 16. Okay. Selfina and Perry.
Okay.
More specifically Perry, because he rolled a little higher, but you
Yes.
passed it as well. At the sound of the wings, you uncontrollably get this sense of dread that creeps up your back, because just the sound alone, there's an uncountable amount of wings coming your way.
Guys.
And
Um,
and when you look up, you see that that as you're looking at the dead forest, you can see like it blacks out where the actual like the dead woods begin. I keep calling it the dead forest, but where the dead woods actually starts, it kind of blacks out even for your dark vision, but you can still see like the tree line in a haze with the fog and everything. That tree line increases and rises.
oh,
I don't think we should be out here.
I don't think so either. Run away!
Yeah.
Warren, it's your turn.
So I hear that. I'm going to immediately run as far
Run
as possible.
away! Run back
Back
to the
inside,
tower!
back
Okay.
inside.
I'm going back inside.
So everybody's going to run, correct?
Yes, Dash
Yes.
Jackson. Yes.
Okay.
Dash, yeah.
I'm dashing, yeah.
Everybody runs inside.
I told you we
fucking
should wait till the
I'm going to
morning.
wait by the door to close it.
Oh my god.
Now the question is, do I drop my meat pies or running?
I'll
Give
take
me a dexterity
dexterity.
check.
Yeah.
That should be okay. Hopefully.
Roll
15
up
plus
that.
6. I think I'm.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
you're,
hold on to it.
she's eating it while she
I was
runs.
gonna say,
Yeah.
you
I'm
swing
still
through,
in my
I'm gonna be
mouth
like,
as
"Oh."
we're going.
You all slam
I
the
left mine
door.
on the table.
You all
Mine's
slam
fine.
the door closed to a welcoming good evening
Yeah. Holy
before
shit.
Hold on.
before the
I
sound of wings just thrum and drown the sound of the fire that's going
Wow, that's
drowned
loud.
out. The sound of cook preparing whatever he's preparing in the kitchen drowned out. The amount of just battering wings is how do you describe it?
Fluttering
Harry,
Nah, I
what
think
did
you
you
did a pretty
do?
good job.
And then as suddenly as it started, nothing.
Nothing.
You hear no wings.
Fuck.
You hear nothing. And except for one caw.
Do we see anything out the window?
You look
Anari,
out
do you see anything out the window?
I'm looking out the window, yeah.
every like
She's right next to it.
the rooftops that you can see black with crows.
Oh.
Guys, I don't think something wants us to go into the dead wood and it knows we're about to go there.
Harry, what
Is that
did you
just 'cause it's
do?
getting
I
closer
didn't
to
do
dark?
anything. I just walked up to the man. I noticed these crows, man. I'm glad I noticed them before we went there.
Well, I mean,
I guess that's true.
we were thinking about going in the morning. How do we know that's not a nighttime thing?
Hey, Bruce,
It might be an all-day thing.
Good
It
evening.
might be an all-the-time thing.
have you filled your bird feeders recently?
I don't have any bird feeders. What?
Oh, okay.
Hey, Cook.
Hey, Cook.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what's going on, guys?
Is this crow? Is this crow thing normal?
What's that
crow thing?
coherent guy?
Take a
out
look
the window.
outside.
There's a bunch of crows out there coming from
Don't
the
open the
dead
door.
wood.
Look out the window.
Cook goes out to the window and looks out. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't know what this is. Are all the windows okay? We need to close the windows, and he begins to panic.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna help him like shutter
Yeah, I'm going
windows
upstairs.
They're
and
shutting windows as well.
bar the door and
Going
I'm
in the
not just
upstairs.
bar
Yeah,
the door.
I'm going through the bedrooms and making sure the windows are secure.
yeah.
This is fucking creepy. DJ turns this into
And you-
goddamn exorcist shit.
Yeah, what the
And you
fuck?
wanted to go feed them?
Yeah,
Listen.
what the hell were y'all thinking, meat pie asses?
There was only 8. What was
No.
I
Yeah.
wanted
What
to
made
eat
you
the
think-
meat pies. I
What
was
made
second
you
to
think
them.
feeding one crow was a good idea?
What is the meat pie made out of?
I know it's
Listen.
meat.
It's fine.
No,
It
it's
was worth
not.
a shot. Listen, it's not like we were far
Listen.
from the door. You could have stayed inside.
Alright, this is what the crows want.
What,
They
and
want
let
us
you
to
get
fight
you-
with each other.
Let you get eaten by birds? You think I'm gonna let you get eaten by birds? No.
I would.
We can't let the
fine.
crows win.
Is there anyone who's staring, like
Perfectly
keeping watch
passive.
outside, or
Nope, I sat down to eat my meat pie.
everyone?
I was
my
helping
God.
shuttering windows.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Shuttering
ran
windows.
upstairs to shutter windows, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
you know,
Be
be contributive.
as you're on the second floor of this place, a little higher up, you can see like the public service building covered in crows. Every rooftop that you can see.
I hate this.
It's just
All
nothing
of the
but
rooftops. Just nothing but
every
crows.
rooftop you can see. It's just a
I know that-
black mass of feathers.
I know
This
the
is-
name of this episode.
And-
Weird.
And all of the eyes that you can see reflecting from whatever light source there is dead set on the inn.
This is fucking creepy.
Name of this episode: Murder.
No, the name of this.
Murder.
No, the name of this episode is "Oops, All Crows."
Oops, all crows.
We should send the pig out there and see if they pick him up.
I think
No.
a murder works better because it's the name of the group of crows. But whatever.
It's a murder of crows.
It's a murder of crows.
We're
Cook-
about to get murdered by crows.
Cook
We're about to
is
get murdered by a murder of crows.
Cook is in the middle. What do we do? What's Bruce? We need to stay inside. And Bruce is like,
I would
"Oh,
agree with
okay,
this. Actually,
I'm always inside anyways. Okay.
you don't have like a basement cellar or anything, do you?
No, nobody. I have an attic.
Don't want to be there. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna stay on the second floor and I'm just gonna keep an eye out the window.
Okay.
Basically, I mean, I can't open this. door.
Occasionally you hear, all of you hear the sounds of more wings. Not as much at what door are you trying to open?
I'm upstairs.
Whatever. Not as much as when it initially like ran you guys off, but the occasional like it last minute, crow, hey guys,
Yeah.
um,
Oh, guys, I didn't get the memo.
and then it just kind of goes quiet. an awkward stillness. You know they're out there. You can see them when you peek out the windows. They're there. They're staring at you. The fog goes from your normal haze to you wouldn't actually see this unless you really if you were just staring out the window the whole
Oh,
time.
I am.
So
I am. I'm on
I
the
mean, we
second
have
floor
that
staring
Okay.
out the
might as well.
window.
So those who are staring out the window this whole time, the sun, the sun has set. It's long set. It's farewell. That fog blurs all light, making everything hazy, giving this coating to everything. But as you're staring at and the night gets deeper in, you don't know when it started, but you suddenly realize I can actually see clearer. That haze has faded, but when you look down at the ground, the fog is it looks like the fog has sunk to ground level and is clinging onto the ground. It's hiding whatever snow was left, the grass that's on the ground, the cobblestones. You can't see it. It's just white. It looks like Kilnsworth is now floating on a cloud.
Oh.
Hmm.
Well, I'm just gonna
fuck did we
spend the
do?
rest. I'm gonna spend the rest of the night here watching out of this window.
Yeah, I think Anaria sets up kind of like a patrol rotation around the building for whatever time she's keeping watch. Like, I assume we're setting up watch, right?
Well, yeah, but also now would be the time to talk to probably I know we're probably not going to get too many answers, but the elf. About our.
Talk to Bruce?
Yes, about.
Well, start talking.
I know, but sorry. I'm still eating my pie.
Yeah, Anari's eating her pie while patrolling.
It has taken you 4 hours to eat this pie, because
hours.
This has been going on for, like I said, the sun has completely said farewell. The night has progressed.
Yeah, we're setting up a night watch. People are taking their long rest type shit.
All right. I thought we were still at the.
No.
Okay, fine.
I'm assuming me and Perry are on first watch.
You can be if you
I'm gonna
want.
pass out.
Yeah, I'm at the second floor window just chilling,
Yeah, I'm patrolling around.
keeping an eye.
Okay.
Okay. Then
Abner's next to the fireplace.
okay.
Sorry, you can probably hear my roommates too.
It's okay.
No, I don't have high
Where's
enough
Gregory,
description for that.
Warren, and Sophina going then? What are y'all
in this
doing?
4 hours, I'd say Gregory went up to bed. He needs his full 8 hours.
Yeah,
Okay.
he does.
He
Fucking
needs his
sleep,
beauty
dude.
sleep.
I'll go up as well.
Okay. So
I'll
Warren
get
and
the
Gregory.
latter half of the 4 hours and probably spend the first 4 hours talking to Bruce.
Okay.
Well, maybe not 4 hours. Depends how long he takes me to answer my questions.
I'm gonna do a long rest. Actually, no, I'll do 4. I'm sorry.
Why? Wait.
There's no
do
reason
you
not
only
to.
need 4 too?
I don't have anything I need to
Casting
recharge
spells
or
or
anything. I'll
nothing,
be
yeah.
ready to take second watch. for
Like
a
we
reason.
could just take short rest. I mean, we can
I
take
don't
long
have to
rest.
recharge anything. I only used. Well, actually, didn't use anything, so I'm fine.
Nope, not going to tell you about mechanics. You
I mean,
don't know.
unless Perry wants to join me with questions.
But what mechanics am I?
You don't want to stay up longer than you need to. You take points of exhaustion.
Yeah,
don't rest.
want to get your sleep.
If the DM wants to be me.
I mean,
Oh, I was just gonna use because I'm full health and I have all my spell slots and everything. There's no
I
reason why
will
should
I will
need
not
4.
give you any exhaustion points if you at least short rest.
Yeah, I'll short. I don't think I need a full long.
I don't think you'd
Well-
be able to like.
Well,
It's one of
what's
those
the
things
point
where it's
of-
like, how
Like-
am I gonna rest when there's fucking crows and shit outside?
Right. I mean, nothing is happening
they've
right
been
now. You're
quiet
not
for a while,
in
right?
immediate danger, but you all know that there is
Yeah.
something going on. It's in like it's
Right.
you can't understand it. So there's that whole like sinking, like it's almost like a feeling of dread, like what is happening, what is going on.
I feel like I wouldn't be able to sleep 8 hours with like.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I understand. That's what I'm saying is I'm not going to
All right.
I'm not going to punish if you don't long rest.
Well, I do need to bring this up because I saw what Warren put in the general chat. Are you good?
Oh yeah. I'm good. I'm fine.
Okay.
I've already canceled whatever I was gonna do.
All right.
Because they said yeah.
All right. I just want to make sure.
They said they needed me, and then they said they don't need me anymore, and I just double checked with them. So they said they're fine.
Wait. So
Okay,
yeah,
so-
I guess me and Sylphina could switch. So I mean, she could take long rest. I could take long rest after because we do 4 hours apiece.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Selfina, you said you were going to talk to Bruce?
Yeah. I'll
First?
technically first watch.
All right. Those who are doing watch, I need a perception check.
Ooh. Let's see. That's a dirty 20.
Okay.
Nice.
19.
20 and a 19. Okay. What questions did you have for Bruce?
Sorry, I just swallowed my drink. Hold on.
It's talking.
It's boba, so.
Oh, I haven't had a
Before I
boba.
kind of walk up to him, I'm kind of taking mental note about what's going on, so I, think about my questions. Sophia's not very good at this kind of stuff, so she's curious. She's got a negative to the charisma, so
Oof.
it's usually, yeah, exactly. That's why she usually lets Inaria do the talking.
Hey, and Ari
But,
doesn't have great charisma either.
Hey, but you've got more practice.
I think Warren's the only person with charisma in here.
Got the Riz.
I'm
Yeah.
not good at it. I'm just good at bullshitting.
I know. Sophia's more the quiet type. You're never good at that.
We'll fix that.
Okay, we'll work on it. Anyways. So Bruce, wait, what is
Good
he doing? Is he
evening.
like polishing
He's polishing that
Good
plate, yes.
evening.
I knew it. Good evening.
Good evening.
Do you know much about the wildlife in this area?
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, that seems about right with a charisma like that.
Yeah,
Not a
that
lot.
tracks.
What do you want to know?
Well, I've just noticed a lot of crows around. I've been here a long time.
There could be crows around.
A lot? What'd you say?
I mean,
Jesus.
depends on what a lot is to you. Like,
Like,
For-
more than a lot.
Thousands.
more
She
than
sounds like me when I was 12 trying to fucking talk to a girl.
it,
Wow, this
It all-
is
it all comes
incredible.
it all comes down to your point of view. Like,
Do you like crows?
Enough,
Like, if I
enough
think-
to cover.
if I
Enough
think
to
5
cover-
is a lot, then 5 is a lot. But if you think 5 isn't a lot and 10 is, then 10 would be a lot.
What about like enough to cover every roof in this town?
Well, that would be a lot.
Yeah, see, that's a lot, right? Is that
Yeah.
normal?
No.
Ah, okay. So I have another question.
Okay.
Asking the hard-hitting questions.
How well did you know the last mayor? Mr. Stillman.
Mayor Stillman. I didn't know him personally, but I know of him. Yeah, he's an okay mayor.
An okay mayor. Okay. Did you ever hear any rumors or anything like that?
Rumors, maybe. I mean, there was always rumors. I'm pretty sure
You
there was a
remember any?
rumor about me.
About you?
I remember rumors about my Nerva.
Okay. Well, what about rumors about Mr. Stillman?
Oh, Mr. Stillman, he's a pretty good mayor.
Did you have any stories about it?
Stories
had to have
about
been
Mr.
around.
Stillman?
You were around. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well,
did you
I've
hear
been
any
around.
stories?
Well, I've been around for quite some time. I've been around longer than you have.
I know you have.
Yeah.
So, what did you hear about Mr. Stillman?
Oh, he was a good mayor. Mr.
Oh.
Stillman was a pretty good mayor.
Yeah.
He brought
yeah,
in
yeah.
a lot of business.
Oh, how did he do that?
I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
He's dead.
He's Unfortunately, I really haven't been able to get in contact with him. That's why I was
Oh.
hoping you could tell me more about him.
Oh, that's too bad. You should maybe wait until tomorrow and go to the mayor's place.
Why tomorrow? Or
Well-
I guess okay.
I mean, you could go tonight if you like, but I'm sure he's sleeping. He may not want to see you tonight, but
He doesn't even know that he's dead.
might be able to see him
No.
tomorrow.
Just out of curiosity, what date do you think it is?
Uh,
What's
Oh,
the date
right,
today?
Scott.
the date? It would be the 5th day of the 8th month.
Okay, is it?
It's the 5th day of the 8th month, yes.
Okay. I'm like, I have to ask.
It is now.
It is
It
now.
is now. Says the DM.
Do you know anyone
Yes,
that's still
and-
around that was friends with Mayor Stillman? By chance? Anyone that just hung out?
I don't know.
You don't know? Didn't see anything from afar or anything like? Never heard any rumors,
I just run an inn.
Well, inns see a lot of things around town.
Inns see a lot of things around town.
Does no one come to stop by?
Do you know that inns are not people?
Mr. Bruce.
That's just Bruce.
Bruce. Sorry,
Good
my
evening.
apologies. I was waiting for that.
I was gonna make a Lion King reference because he said afar, and I wanted to say
Wait, is
Jafar.
it with me or is it just me?
Looks like it's
Oh,
just
it's
you.
just you.
Okay.
It's just you,
I'm gonna-
dearie.
Try hitting on him.
There's a pig up next to the fire.
And I'm gonna look at Abner like, please help. Like, he can't
That's
do-
dumb.
I know exactly like he can do anything. I'm like, oh gosh.
I can feel her pain. Help!
Are you okay? Do you need some water? I can get
a drink
get
would be great.
okay.
Yeah.
Cook.
Is Sophina sweating profusely right now?
She's
I
like
know.
wiping her fingers are like on her forehead. She's like, wiping off her brow like, holy shit.
Cook comes out. Yeah, Bruce. You want a sandwich or something? I would love a sandwich. Yes. Oh, I guess needs a drink. Oh, okay. What do you want? You want water, ale, wine?
Water. I'm keeping
Water.
an eye on, the area.
Cook get you water.
Thanks.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, she's just a little shaky, just drinking it.
Okay. With your perception checks for standing watch. The only thing of note is that throughout the night, you hear more wings, and you also hear a couple of the crows caw. That's it.
Okay.
Who's next on watch?
I was just gonna wake Perry up, probably.
Okay. So you go upstairs?
Mm-hmm.
Benari's gonna kind of get comfortable in a seat by the fire downstairs and sleep there.
Okay. Naria goes downstairs. And you wake Perry up.
And we switch places.
And you switch places. Okay, so you're gonna go in here. All right, Perry.
It's-
And
I'm tired, so yeah,
and
I'm
you
not
said
saying much.
Anaria is gonna find. Where the fuck did you disappear to, woman?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, there. I didn't ask you. Get you. There we go.
Why in the closet, huh? Come out.
I don't know.
All right.
I couldn't even see the stairs.
So you said you were gonna like get yourself comfortable in a chair. Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah. Kind of like, in case something happens, she's there ready to go.
Okay. Perry, give me a perception check.
Oh, that is a 26.
26. Okay. What do you are you doing anything specific through this night? Or?
I'm just staring out this fucking window, just looking at these goddamn crows, just trying to figure shit out. Like, why is the fog doing what it's doing? Why the crows are doing what they're doing? Like, is there a relation? Is there something magical happening?
Okay.
Like, trying to see if there's any other figures like moving through the fog.
What was your perception check again?
26.
Okay.
Roll a 19 on the die.
You see. So fog is a moving object.
Yep.
Fog swirls. It moves with the wind. This fog, you notice, has a motion, but it's not like a swirling random motion. It is
Coming from a direction.
going out in a direction.
Which
And-
direction?
The Deadwoods.
Of course. So it's going towards the Deadwood.
It is moving towards the Deadwoods. You also. What else would you notice? With a 26, which is a high ass perception roll.
I mean, I could only do better if I rolled a nat 20.
You notice. Or is that the only window you're going to look out?
I mean, in the span of, if I don't see anything happening, I'd probably go from this window to the back window just to kind of see, like, okay, if I notice the fog rolling this way, let me see what's going on behind the building. Like, I would go from
Okay.
I can't fucking
Okay.
do that. Yeah, I would go,
Um,
like, to here to there, just kind of be like, okay, what's going on over here?
Okay, hang on. From here to where?
So from the front of the building to the back of the
The
building
back.
here.
Okay.
Just kind of trying to see, is it all moving the same direction? Are there any crows back here in the trees or the rocks, or?
In the trees, yes.
Okay.
You notice. See, I'm trying to think if you would actually notice this or not. The fog came down, which cleared
Shitload of
everything
perception.
out.
Yes, I would.
It's not your perception. I'm
okay.
trying to. I'm gauging distance. I'm gonna say yes because it'll make it interesting.
Sounds good for me for D&D.
You notice that there's a faint purple glow off the horizon. And it's towards the direction of the Deadwoods, but it is not coming from the Deadwoods. Like, it looks like it's coming from beyond the Deadwoods.
So there's a faint glow past the Deadwoods.
Yes.
And that's the way the fog is all moving towards.
Mm-hmm. Well, the fog is moving, like, into the Deadwoods.
Yeah. Okay. Not very much I can do with that information. I'm just trying to ride out the night. I'm just keeping an eye on stuff until the morning comes.
Okay. As the night progresses, you hear footsteps climb the stairs, and it is actually Sophina should be in this room. It's Bruce. He comes up the stairs and he actually goes into this room and closes the door. This is Bruce's room.
Yeah, that was Bruce's room. I was chilling in there for a few hours.
Well, I allowed you to open that door. I thought you were opening one of these, but I was like, no, fuck it. Whatever.
I don't care. I wasn't doing that. I was just looking out the window. I didn't even notice it was Bruce's room.
Yep.
Fixated to the outside. Wait, I want to search Bruce's room. No.
Other than that, before the sun comes up, as you're watching, like, the sky gets that, from dark to dark blue, kind of thing. Like, the sun is starting to rise. All of you who are or were sleeping are awoken by a sudden burst of every crow in unison cawing and then taking flight and going into the Deadwoods.
Oh, what?
Oh, that's fucking weird.
That definitely. I was gonna say jostled some feathers.
Yeah.
I get
Well
up and I come downstairs after I get dressed.
I just never wake up again. I'm dead after that.
Yeah, that's... Kill me now.
You were looking out that side window.
Yeah, I was looking out here towards the Deadwood.
Okay. After the crows and they're flying into the Deadwoods, there is a figure. You can barely make it out, only because you roll a 26. The figure is at the entrance to the Deadwoods, and the crows fly around and past them, giving them no thought. You can't make out male, female, how tall, how big. It's just a humanoid figure.
Crow Jesus.
And it turns and walks into the Deadwoods.
Mother.
Alright, I clocked that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sophina, wake up. I kick the bed.
What?
Alright. There was a figure walked into the Deadwoods. I think we're making a trip today.
I mean, isn't that what we were planning to do in the morning?
Wake up!
It's the morning.
Is it morning?
It's the
Well,
morning.
it's like the early. It's like 4:30 in the morning, basically. Yeah.
It's adult morning.
Her
Ew.
eyebrows are just raised. She's like, blink her eyes hella big, like, okay, we're up.
All right.
We'll go wake the others.
We're
You
going
didn't wake
to.
the crows?
No, that's a good point.
Oh,
Yeah, wait,
goodness.
yeah. Who woke up to the? Wait, hold on.
All like it was loud enough that I think all of you would have.
Yeah, Gregory did. The only person who didn't was Warren, but that's because he's off doing something.
I just
He got
think
a
it'd be
phone
funny
call.
if someone was a deep sleeper.
It is at this point we will call it for the session.
Alrighty.
The starting the next morning, the beginning of possibly exploring a new place.
Yay!
Cool.
And
Correct.
maybe finding answers as to what the fuck that just
Yeah,
was.
that'd be nice. Answers is fun. Questions, not so much.
Yeah, asking questions, not so much fun.
Yeah, especially to
Asking
roll that
questions.
Could do without him.
Yeah. So,
Listen, I made it accurate,
guys,
okay?
so I got a question for you. How did you did you think what about this session? Maybe did you like it? Question mark.
Listen. I thought it was great. When a bunch of crows show up, don't feed them your dinner.
We're out of here. Thank you very much for tuning in. Anyone who did tune in, we really appreciate it. We will be back next week, possibly, maybe. If you have not joined the Discord, be sure to do so, because if we are not going to do any kind of D&D or anything, or if we're going to do something like Baldur's Gate 3, because one or more of us can't make it for that Sunday, you will be able to find that out in the Discord. And you can find that underneath in the info panel. Other than that, have a fantastic week, and until we see you next time, take care of yourselves. Yeah, that's all I've got. I'm out of here. We're out of here. We're in.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye, everyone.